I'ma keep on grinding towards these goals. I ain't gon' never stop. Ain't no slowing down for these hoes. I ain't gon' never stop. Easy pass, motherfucker toll. I ain't gon' never stop. I keep spending my life as a globe. I ain't gon' never stop.
When we was copping pounds, I ran the block. I was ducking snitches and the dirty cops. Hit my phone, meet you on the spot. I was counting cash, making heavy stops. I was on my grind, shit don't never stop. I was taking chances, but I never flop. High rewards to the risk we shop for a better product and a new life. I was doubling up, not to think twice. Living fast, it's the high life. No millidraft, this was my life. Niggas dropping threats, but don't want the wreck. Kept a 9 milli, my man had to tech. All disrespect will get checked. I ain't missed an item off my list yet. Collecting titles, I'm a boss vet. Professional, I ain't done yet. 10 G, that's the forever set. Northeast, I forever rep. Ground worth more than a blank check. Eternity, what I'm trying to vet. So wisely, my time invest. Niggas in the moment, I'm forever focused. Hitting milestones so that you can quote this. This your timeless, this the magnum opus. This your priceless. Play it in some motion, put the time in. Endless grinding, paying dividends. Nigga, this the quote. I'ma keep on grinding towards these goals. I ain't gonna never stop. Ain't no slowing down for these hoes. I ain't gonna never stop. Easy pass, motherfucking toes. I ain't gonna never stop. Mind spending, my life is a globe. I ain't gonna never stop.
World spinning, just like these thoughts up in my mind keep winning. I lust just like pie crust up on these hoes. I ain't got no feelings, and I ain't gonna stop it either. Do say on ice in a deep freezer. Got souls on ice like a Eldridge Cleaver. Game on point sharper than a meat cleaver. Niggas saying Ivan, I remember you was dirt poor. Your bank account then exploded. Now they calling UC4. See me in so many rentals, never know what I might own. See me on so many scenes, you never know what I call home. My life is a globe. I done trotted to so many places. London, Amsterdam, Portuguese bitches in our faces. Smoking loud in Dublin with a chick, and she Irish. Just because I'm black and I rap, she think that I'm rich. Boy, I'm far from average. You better check my test scores. I haven't got that working allowance. Go home and do your chores. I'ma keep on grinding towards these goals. I ain't gonna never stop. Ain't no slowing down for these hoes. I ain't gonna never stop. Easy pass, motherfucking toes. I ain't gonna never stop. I keep spending, my life is a globe. I ain't gonna never stop.
Never the ones who complain. Never been the one to point the blame. Never been a clever nigga. Aim for the stars, beat the odds. Came, saw and conquered. Cartel, three-headed monster. Bet the house owners you can let it haunt you. Rappers, niggas, we gon' be here a minute. Never let a nigga question your ambition. Rusty Wallace with the drive. Second to none wherever I arrive. Could make a queen step out of her half. Y'all need so wet, you can taste the alkaline. Organized king, y'all like to glorify things. Miss me with y'all borderline dreams. Moment of silence, all I hear is crickets. Might need a prayer for this cup of spirits. Giving lessons since my adolescence. I was taught to get it. It's how you manifest it from a city where your chances anorexic. They consider me ill, cause my words electric. Don't play with me or get out of order. I will get rid of you, I'm not a hoarder. This is Chad Butler mixed with Brad Jordan. That's a Prem roll and my Brem low. Watching the game switch like Nintendo, but I ain't them no. And they so fake, they suspect when they show face. They be straight gas and we no breaks. I'ma keep on grinding towards these goals. I ain't gon' never stop. Ain't no slowing down for these hoes. I ain't gon' never stop. Easy pass, motherfucker toll. I ain't gon' never stop. Man, I keep spending, my life is a globe. I ain't gon' never stop.
What up, man? It's your instigator narrator, DERR, better known as Crash. Here, No Sugar Radio, kicking it with the squad. And as always, let me be a gentleman.
Part of us.
Hey, we still a squad.
Not everybody.
We still a squad. At the end of the day, we still a squad. I don't care if it's one of us, two of us, three of us, we still a squad. Whether they're here, there, you know what I mean? We're going to keep it, keep it scorching as a team. But anyway, please, ladies first, let them know who we're kicking it with.
It's your girl, Just Shar. You can find me on Instagram as _JustShar_ or Style by Simply Shar. It's none other than a No Sugar Fashion Guru.
And last but not least, you got your boy, Mr. Boss Up Young. You know, follow me on Instagram, boss_up_young. You know, we holding it down. You know, shout out to King Action.
Right.
You know, shout out to Fly Title Promoter. We also in the studio, my boy, Mr. 2Cast Productions himself.
Yeah, the shooter himself.
We got off to a little late start this morning, y'all. You know, technical difficulties, but guess what? You know, 1 month you don't stop no show. So
right.
Keep kicking it.
Right.
So also I'm under the weather right now, so you know.
As always.
He's a little nasally, guys. Just a little nasally.
I ain't gonna be a little too
throat
live.
still hurt.
I ain't gonna be live today.
Shout out
But-
to this live filter. It's so fall. Like, it's got all the fall leaves coming down with the shades. And
What live filter?
shout out. And it's also No Makeup November, ladies. Just so you
No
guys
Makeup
know.
November?
Look.
No Makeup November. I'm going to turn this filter off so y'all can see it.
Hold up,
No
ladies.
filter.
Wait, time
No
out. Time
makeup.
out. Disclaimer real quick.
None.
Shaw almost gave out on y'all a few minutes
Oh,
ago.
I did. I'm not gonna lie,
She
because
was
I really
upset.
wanted to put a little bit of eyeliner on, some lip. But you know what? I'm gonna keep the faith. I'm gonna keep hope alive. The ladies of NAACP basically said, "Hey, you know what? Let's do No Makeup November. So let's show that our melanin pops severely with no makeup. Okay, let's do it.
That's what they told you.
That's what they told
love
us.
too.
Yeah.
Our melanin pops severely, so we don't need any
Yeah.
of that extra.
So look, y'all, check this out. If y'all just now tuning in, man, if y'all peep the title in my my live feed, today is gonna be a special day, you know, because you know many other times when we go live on the air, you know, we give y'all a lot of topics that we personally decide that we want to discuss over the air.
Mm-hmm.
So today we wanted to make it all about the viewers, you know. So today is Viewers Choice Sunday. You get what I'm saying? So you know, if y'all got any hot topics. Anything
Yes.
y'all want to talk about,
Viewers'
you know,
choice.
drop them in the comments. We definitely want all engagement. Share this video. Invite your friends. Tell them watch. You get what I'm saying? 'Cause we're going to be talking about a lot of relationship stuff. You know, just a lot of things that, you know, just getting a noodle popping, you know.
You love saying that. Why do you love saying
Look,
that
he
so
don't even know
much?
what it really means.
I do. First of all, hold up. Let me tell you what the term "get the noodle popping" means. This is why I say it so much, because you think about it. Your brain is a noodle. You know what I'm saying?
Is it?
Really.
If you,
So no. Let me talk. So when I say get the noodle popping, what
Apparently
I mean
your
is
brain
like, it
is
gets
a
your mind
noodle.
thinking. It
Apparently,
gets your thoughts
it's a
going
noodle.
like,
I didn't
you
know
You gotta
that.
hit him with the little emoji face. So you know, yo.
it might be if you think about it, the way the brain looks. I think if you like
Yeah.
open it up and like pull it apart, it might be a noodle. I don't know.
It might be a long.
It might be a noodle.
But
Who
you know
knows?
what? You really can't do that with your brain, can you?
I don't know. I'm not a brain scientist.
It's a
so,
muscle, so you can't really pull it apart.
it?
In that, yes, your brain is a muscle. It is. You must train it and work it out so it can become stronger.
You train your brain out.
I do sometimes.
Tell the viewers online. I train my brain out. Tell them. They want to hear you, Sean.
I train my brain out, guys. I train it.
Anyway,
I train it with tongue twisters. I train it. I train it with logic
okay.
questions.
Tongue
I train it
twisters.
with breathing
said tongue
exercises.
twisters,
I train my brain a lot. I do.
Anyway, you know, last week, you know, we had the Metro Cartel in the building, man.
Yes.
Showing mad
Shout
love
out to
with
Metro
us.
Cartel. Look, we
She in here representing.
We got representing
Representing in the
the
studio.
homies. Metro Cartel.
Yeah, I'm
She
gone.
keeping it clean. She keeping it
We
clean.
gotta represent all day.
We also had the nice young lady Kim in here, you know,
Yeah,
for
she was
breast
really
cancer
nice.
awareness. I ain't gonna try to pronounce
Save
her
the
last
tatas
name.
lady, and there's so much more we can do
Say
to
that
be
again?
involved with
Miss
that.
Kim Schmulowitz.
Yes.
Smolowitz.
So shout out to Miss Kim Schmulowitz who came in here last weekend. If y'all didn't tune in, man, you know she definitely was dropping a lot of knowledge. She
Hope
is
y'all
the
grab that
director-
too.
The director of marketing for the Susan G. Komen Foundation,
Right.
which is the breast cancer awareness, and she's the spokesperson for the Maryland branch. You know, which their headquarters are based out of Dallas, though. So you know, if you're definitely
If you need those connects, we got it right on our Facebook page, our IG.
And there are also a lot of other things we can do to become more involved with breast cancer awareness. So, you know,
Right.
they have the runs. I think we could be involved in, you know, doing the running for them. Well, maybe one episode we can actually do that. I think that would be kind of dope.
I'm gonna try my best to like keep it on my mind and make it aware all year round. Because I personally do know people that actually suffer from breast cancer.
Oh,
So
yeah?
that'd be good.
I just want to say shout out to my sister Candace Baker. Even though she hasn't, you know, suffered from breast cancer awareness, you know.
It's suffer
Suffer
from
from
breast cancer.
cancer awareness.
You mean breast cancer.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, even though she hasn't suffered from breast cancer, she is one of the fortunate people who beat cancer.
Yes.
Period.
Okay.
Praise
for
God.
the second time in 10 years. You know,
Praise
she just
the Lord.
actually came over that treatment. So
That's
we all was
good.
rocking the green Candace Strong bracelet. So definitely shout out to her. Her hair is coming back. You know, she was
That's
so
what's
happy
up.
that she was able to get it in a nice style that she wanted now. So, you know, shout out to Candace Baker. And shout out to anybody out there, you know, who may have lost somebody, who may be going through it. And let y'all know, man, if you're going through, just know you got to come out.
Yep.
If you
Right.
went
All
through
the
it, you
time.
came out. And if you haven't gone through it, just know the possibility, you know, that there is a possibility that you can come out. You just got to keep the hope, keep
No,
the faith.
no storm lasts forever.
Exactly.
Yeah, so
God will never leave you where you can't handle.
So I gotta build my viewers up real quick.
Yes, please, y'all share this live.
Share the live.
Share the live.
Share the live. Share the love.
So
let's talk about Wendy Williams. Did you guys see that?
Nah, we didn't.
So on her Halloween episode of her show, were you being smart just now, Troy?
No,
You were being smart.
No,
I think you were being smart.
Nah,
I think this might be the first time because like I don't watch TV. Like I said, I was telling you earlier, my son turned it on because he watched Wayne Williams at his grandmother's house.
Okay.
And he turned it on. I'm like, God, I don't like what. And we caught the whole episode. And when I seen it, I was like, okay, whoa, what the heck was going on? Like, I had the same as that look she had. But at the same time, like when it happened, I'm like, yo, I don't know.
I think, me personally, I feel like if someone is fainting, you don't have enough time to clutch your heart and go,
right,
you know what I mean? Like you're going to fall to the ground.
I'm going with my man 50 Cent.
But
So what did
I
50
do
say?
believe she was overheated.
50 said he think it was fake.
50 Cent?
Because 50 goes at Wendy Williams. Like they had his
They're
little
always
feud for a
going
while.
at it, yeah.
But he's gonna think that though. You get what I'm saying? Like 50 goes at anybody, not just Wendy.
Right.
50 goes at anybody. I'm a person that really believes like you really can't time or really call somebody else's condition. Because what doesn't look real to us doesn't mean that it's not real.
Well, I ain't saying that it didn't happen.
Yeah, but then it's
but
just.
when I think,
But have you ever seen someone actually faint before, Troy?
Have I seen somebody faint?
Have you actually seen someone faint?
I fainted all the time when somebody thought it. They was just too toxic. But no, on some real stuff, no. I've seen people faint before, but you can never really stimulate what's fake and what's not. I don't think anybody is sitting at home practicing like, if the opportunity ever came,
No one is.
you probably be
practicing.
surprised.
Like
I don't
this.
think she practiced that.
To me, I thought she was about to have a heart attack when I seen it.
I think it's really her trying to become or stay relevant. In a
She
lot of
is
ways.
relevant. She's popping. She's the Oprah of our time right now.
There's only one Oprah, and it will only be one Oprah of our
listen,
time. Period.
She is the Oprah of our time right now. Name another predominantly black female television show that's out there right now giving you the latest. Name it. Tell me.
Predominantly black?
Yeah. Tell me who.
The Real?
Just one woman.
You can't
It's
ask
two,
me this question.
three.
I don't watch
One
TV.
woman. One
It's three
woman.
of them.
There's three. Name one other black woman who is out there with a talk show giving y'all the real.
It's only Wendy Williams, but even
And
still,
only Wendy Williams. So she is the Oprah of our time. I'm not talking about net worth. I'm not talking about bank status or anything like that. But Wendy right now is our Oprah.
Yeah, for what she doing, she's definitely popping.
Okay.
So you can't say she did it to stay relevant because
Yeah, I wouldn't
It's not
agree to
it's
that.
not like the
I
Wendy
think
Williams show
which
stopped airing.
Why do you think she did that? Though?
I think she did it to
you
pretty
mean?
much redirect the attention as far as her relationship goes. That's
you
my
thought
take
it was
on
a seizure of drugs, not heat though.
You said what?
Exactly. Yes.
What was
Kiara
it?
said she thought it was a seizure or
Right,
or
because like
drugs.
she looked startled. Like
Not heat though. But you can't say how do you ask somebody why do you think she fainted? Like why do you think she did that?
well, no, they said why she fainted. In a sense, they
She
said
fainted.
had
Well,
a-
we know.
said
Yeah, she
fainted
was.
overheat.
She had too many layers
Yeah,
of
they
clothing,
hydrated. Yeah.
and she
is
got.
that
She
possible?
was.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're overheated, yes, you can
Well,
faint.
But see, my thing is this though. Okay, where's the climate control in your building?
I mean, but even still,
All right, Craig.
listen. What y'all
No,
gotta
like,
understand
really,
is,
like-
listen to me. What y'all gotta understand is, a woman who's over 40 and she's hitting menopause. It doesn't matter if the levels of the air is controlled or not.
What is
She gets a heat
menopause?
flash. That's it. Like she's gonna be hot. And a lot of the ladies I work with, they actually have fans in their cubicles because of that. Like
what is menopause? Is that like when women take a
excuse
break
for
from
women?
dating?
menopause. I'm gonna speak on this. Menopause is when the woman's reproduction system basically shuts down. It shuts down, and it's basically telling that woman it's time to let go. You're not having any more babies, so we're shutting down. So
Oh,
when
I
that,
see what it
hold
said.
on, hold on.
That's
It's a
what that
pause
is.
on men.
Blaine got something to say. Blaine said she ain't no damn Oprah. Blaine, we
Thank
know
you.
she's
Thank
not
you, Blake.
Oprah.
Thank
We
you.
get it.
Ain't no damn.
We
Oprah.
get it that she's not Oprah.
talking about?
But what
Talking
we're
that
saying
mess.
is, of our time,
Oprah
because,
can
no,
wake up.
no.
Oh
Listen,
my gosh.
listen, because somebody else has spoken. This is what made me think about it. Got the noodle
I
popping.
can't.
Get what I'm saying? I was like, damn, you right. Like she's the Oprah of our time. Oprah went through her own little, controversy here and there, whatever. It wasn't as big, but Wendy was compared to our Oprah right now. She is the black pillar of women in
I
television
see that.
who we're looking up to in this
but
generation.
Oprah did so much
we look up to
more
her?
than
Blaine
when.
sound crazy. Her show ain't even on the same level.
Right.
She's building. Like, what the fuck? Yo.
Even then, I think that Oprah has given to so many other lives than Wendy Williams has. Wendy Williams is really just a shit talker on the air. She goes on her show to talk shit about celebrities. Oprah changes lives. She invites people on her show to basically get into what it is they're seeing on a daily basis, and she does something for them.
Why asking people how you doing? You don't think she cares?
That she does not care. I don't think she cares at all.
If somebody asks you how you doing, I mean they care about your well-being.
How you doing? Is that compared to you? Is that compared to you sitting next to somebody saying no? Now tell me how you felt about A, B, and C. You know what I think we should do? We should actually get you help to go to college. We should get you help to make sure you know what I mean. Like Oprah she's a philanthropist. She actually does something for the public. She does something for the ladies that are in her audience. She does not just let them. You know what I mean? Wendy Williams is the shade queen. That's really it. She's just a glorified shade queen.
So okay,
a glorified shade queen.
Listen.
That's all Wendy Williams is.
Okay, let me backtrack. Let me be hypocritical. Can I be hypocritical?
Go
Can
right
I say I was wrong?
Go right ahead.
Blaine, do I have the ability to be hypocritical, Blaine?
Nope.
I need you to put this emoji up right now, Blaine. If you want me to backtrack what I said. Because listen, I'm not saying she's Oprah. I told you it got.
You said she's the Oprah of our time.
Can you let me be hypocritical?
Okay.
It got my noodle popping when I heard that. I was like, okay, cool. And the reason why I said that, the only thing that I can say that, because Oprah has done a lot for her fans. Oprah has done a lot for people, period.
Yes.
Like, she's in a position.
Oprah's done a lot all over.
She's in a position to buy the entire earth. She's in a position to do that. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, shit, the Louisiana Purchase, she could buy that 9,000 times over. But I'm just saying, like, when they made the comment that she is the pillar of women in the black community of talk show hosts right now, that's what I was saying. That's why I can say, okay, she's out Oprah. Not based off of what Oprah has done, but because of what she's doing.
So pretty much, it's generally she's a black woman talk show. That's it.
Do we have any, besides Arsenio Hall, does this show still come on?
I don't think so.
I don't watch it.
No,
okay, so just like the Arsenio Hall show, who else black man has a talk show that's on?
We don't have. I mean, besides, whatever happened to Montel?
Hold on,
Montel. Man, we ain't worried about Montel right
Whatever
now.
happened to him? I just
I
thought
he had
about
some,
that.
like, legal matters
Other
with
than
his kid
him,
or
he was the
something.
only one who
He
had.
started
She
selling
had
Idaho
that.
potatoes somewhere in Idaho. I don't know, but I'm just saying.
I can't.
But we're not paying attention to. Like, I'm just saying, like, off of what she's doing right now, the platform that she's on. There's no other black woman on the platform that she's doing right now.
Yeah.
Because basically Oprah passed the torch.
That's
I'll
fair.
say that.
It's fair enough.
That's why I'm saying that.
Yeah.
Like, she may be the shade queen, but I'm saying, like, because
She's the glorified
talk show,
shade queen.
in talk show.
Correction.
In talk show business, she's the only black woman doing what she's doing right now. So somebody else comes along and competes with her or do better with her. Mm-hmm. Better
so now my question is this, back to our topic though. Like, how do you feel about her faint spell though?
I don't know.
Now you don't know.
Did you see it?
Now you don't know.
Yeah,
I'm gonna zoom in on you.
Now, it was a little crazy. Like I said, again, you can't really depict whether it was staged or not, because only thing I could pay attention out of the whole thing is right when she came off of the commercial break, right? Mm-hmm. And she was trying to go into the next segment, her words had baffled. Now, if it was because of heat, by me used to work in a utility contractor, one of the things that we taught our teammates about was heat exhaustion and heat stress and stuff like that, and it's possible signs when a person's words slur, when a person gets dizzy, when things like that. Don't be reading no comments. I know this with her face.
I'm not.
Okay, you probably gotta zoom in on me.
My viewers know it's funny.
Man, fuck y'all. But anyway, but no, like, so when the segment came back on, her words had kind of rambled together. And it didn't really make sense because of what they were saying that the segment was. That word leading into it had no, it wasn't on the prompter, basically, when I was reading up on it. So it was like, I mean, if it was heat related, then that could have been, it could have been true. That could have been a possible sign of heat exhaustion, or,
But you know what? Afterwards, she sent the video saying, I'm fine, guys. I'm at home. I'm resting. I'm drinking. I'm hydrating. I saw that she actually was exhausted. So she could have been tired. But even then, it's just
Could be good acting skills. I don't know. Like I'm saying, I'm not saying like she didn't have the stroke. I'm saying it's a possibility. I'm thinking she could have faked it.
Blaine, you're right. I just caught your comment. Martell's show was a stepping stone, because before Martell, who was really doing the talk shows? Martell, like I think, was he the only black man doing it at that time?
He was really besides Arsenio
Martell,
Hall. He was the only one.
Arsenio Hall just brought his back out.
Yeah, that was he was the only one. It's just those two.
What's the other guy? The one that Martin performed on his show. Y'all remember?
On his show.
When Jodeci, that was on Martin's show when he did it. That was on Martin's show when Martin performed on.
Martin is not an actual talk show host.
No, but what I'm thinking about when Martin, I'm like, damn, Martin was singing on the
not a talk
on the
show
show with Jodeci. But you know the episode I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
I really thought that was a
but
real
that was
show.
it was it's not it's a fictional talk show because it's on Martin.
But anyway, yeah.
I can't take Troy.
She probably didn't eat for days trying to fit in that costume. She already skinny. How much more can you
That
starve?
costume wasn't even tight.
I'm just.
I have no words.
I didn't
I'm
even
not
see the
gonna
costume.
speak
I
on
just
that.
saw head and shoulders. No knees and toes. I just saw head and shoulders.
Anywho, can we get into
I'm gonna say I'm glad
Tyrese's
she's feeling better.
social media? Tyrese. Y'all, just bring his baby. Just bring Tyrese's baby
First of
back
all,
to him, please.
Did everyone
I'm
see
begging
this video?
y'all. I'm begging y'all. Somebody play the video so y'all can hear it in the background.
Did-
Somebody play the video.
Look, I'm gonna be honest. I wish this happened on our Father's Day segment
Why?
because
That's fucked up.
Nah,
like,
that
look.
wouldn't be good. That would not be
Look,
good at all.
First
I
of
don't,
all,
I don't
you
agree.
Play shit like that on Father's Day.
I don't agree with that.
play what?
That's like sick.
What do you mean? Who's
I
playing
don't
anything?
know. I mean, I don't
I
know.
think the thing with Troy, what Troy is saying
Mm-hmm.
is basically we should not ridicule this man for his suffering because he really
Right.
wants his child to be with him. But it was funny because of how he reacted, like his face when he cried. It was kind of like, are you really serious? Like you can't take him
But
serious.
see, my thing is, I get that. Like me, I'm cut from a different braid. As a man, I am not gonna put my personal business like that out on social media and break down like that as a man.
First of all, let's backtrack what you said. You're cut from a different what?
I'm cut from a different piece of bread.
Cloth.
No,
it's
mine-
cloth.
mine's bread.
Your
'Cause I
yours
get
is a
money
piece of
around
bread.
here.
Okay, all right. So it's a piece
no,
of bread.
I used to be
Please cut us,
cloth.
Mike.
Okay,
I
so
used
your
to be
piece of-
cloth.
But you
I
can get
upgraded
money by
now.
getting
Anyway.
that cloth too.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like going, what they say, from
Zara
rags to
ain't
riches?
cheap.
From rags to riches? I went from cloths to bread.
Cloth to bread. But anyway, go ahead. You said what
I
happened
can't take
was-
him. I can't take him
Let me
right
be great.
now. Out of line.
Well, go ahead. Finish what you were saying.
But like I was saying, like my thing was when I looked at it, I'm like, okay, I get it. You don't want to lose your child, blah blah blah. But at the same time, I'm like, bro, like to me, you're making yourself look bad right now. The way you're breaking down on social media. Granted, the situation. Okay, yeah, the people in the courtroom not hearing what's really going on. You're trying to put this information out there about what's really going on. But at the same time, to me, the way I seen it, you were just begging your baby mother on social media,
Right.
to not take your child.
Right.
That's how I looked at it. I'm like, bro, like I get it, but really on social media, like, like you really like a lot of people look at him like he's crazy right now because of it.
So if y'all didn't catch the Tyrese thing, hey, can you turn the volume up real quick?
All right.
Crash? I just want now, just to make light of the situation.
We're gonna play the video.
The face that Tyrese made in that was like, if I didn't hear the video,
He made the
I
face
would
you
know.
made last week
Man, shut up.
when you had to show.
the face that Tyrese made in the video, when you just look at it, it looked like he's about to sing that song. I know I'm in time.
Oh
you know
my
how he
gosh.
get all emotional and shit. Like
Yeah.
he's a strong singer.
He
But
is.
just wanna
I
play
can
this
agree to
video.
that.
I'm only gonna play a little short clip of it though. But
I feel bad for the guy, but come on, bro. Like,
I feel bad, but then I don't think you should go to social media to. Oh, listen.
This is all I got. This is all I got. Don't take my baby, okay? I've been away from my baby for 2 months.
Yvette at the time when he was talking about, I just want to see my son.
Oh my gosh!
You know
You
what I'm
just made.
yeah.
Did you see the meme?
This was
it was a
a
picture.
deleted scene from Baby Boy.
Basically,
That's what it was.
Basically,
Deleted
but did
scene
you
from
see the
Baby Boy.
meme?
What y'all think,
It had Yvette from Baby Boy crying in the car,
Yeah.
and then him next to it is like payback is a bitch.
Yeah, but no, real talk though. Like, and is Blaine still on here? Is Blaine still on here?
probably
Blaine is not
gone.
on. Okay, so listen. So what y'all don't know is Crash. She was present 2 years ago We did and we're going back to the business scene, but I probably would have done the same thing.
Oh.
No.
On social media?
Hear me out.
Okay.
Damn, can I talk shit?
I'm sorry, Troy. Go ahead.
Say no. I probably would have done the same thing, just not to that caliber. But, again, to get your noodle popping. Now, when you think about that, if this video was to be played back in a courtroom, the judge could possibly look at it like, yo, this man is really at his wit's end. He's really trying. He's really giving his all. Like, he's pleading and begging.
But how could you tell that from someone crying on...
I mean, he could cry like that in the courtroom.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't mean he's giving his all. But what the thing is, what people don't understand is the court, they need receipts. They don't... Looking at a video is not going to say that he's actually there for his child. Because anybody can pretend on the camera and say, hey, I love my child. Anybody can do that. But the court's looking for receipts. They looking for you paying daycare, paying health insurance, taking care of their uniforms for school. They're looking at stuff like that. They're not looking at anything besides that. So if you...
I think, like I said before, I think the video was made to inform the public as to what's going on. But, he got emotional, and it went
viral.
way viral left field.
Remember your why.
Okay, we all remember our whys.
Right.
Yeah.
You know how important that is. So, I don't know the status of his baby mom, but we know Tyrese works hard at what he's doing. And it's unfortunate as a celebrity that a lot of these celebrities, these famous people, they get stuck in these situations. Kiera showed me a song, but Jasmine Sullivan basically talked about it. People who stayed down with you until you came up with them, things change, blah, blah, blah. But it's unfortunate that a lot of these celebrities, they sit there and they do this, and you actually have people who pray, P-R-E-Y, on your success. So, personally, what does $19,000 a month, $13,000 to $19,000 a month, really have to do with a child? Because there's the max that they can actually, I think the max that they can take, I want to say is about 70-something thousand.
Oh my God!
Now, if you look at that, if you look at that from 18, being 18 years old, I think it maxes out at like 7 million and some change with it after I did the math on it. But, in this situation, it could be unfortunate because as I've always been a Tyrese fan, I've watched different little segments that he's done on his personal life of how passionate he is about his daughter. Now, me being a black man, if y'all know me personally, y'all know how very hands-on, how involved, how passionate, how sincere, and how active I am in my children's lives. You get what I'm saying? So, if somebody was to come, because years ago, back when MTV Cribs, y'all know how long ago that was?
Yeah.
He did a segment, and his daughter was on it. His daughter was living with him. He was talking, just showing how his daughter is his world. Now, imagine being there every step of the way, and somebody comes
and takes that,
and takes your daughter, and your financial of how your way of living.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
I get that.
So for me, I would have probably done the same thing, but I wouldn't have. I don't think I would have done it on social media because
That's what
my
I'm
personal
saying.
life is
And
very
that's
private.
what I'm saying.
Right.
Like, why would you go to social media to express that? Like,
What's up,
when the
Lil'
moment you go to social media to express that you have a concern about what's going on in your life, like, if you're having an issue with a, custody case, it's like you're looking for attention. You don't need to go to social media to win the favor of people or win the favor of the court. You don't need to do that at all. Like, that's just my opinion.
Right.
I don't think that is necessary.
So, like I said, I feel for the dude, but it's the way he went about it. And his celebrity status, like, okay, granted, you want people to be more aware of what's going on in your situation. I get that, but just like you say, as a man, you wouldn't have did it that way, right?
I don't want to leave, baby, but I gotta go right now. I can't even.
And I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. It was some parts in it. I believe he brought up where. I believe the baby mother or somebody was looking at him as being crazy. That's one of the reasons why she's trying to remove.
Wasn't there anything that he said something illegal? So he did something illegal?
Well, no, he was saying if he doing
let
something
me,
about making this video.
Let's get to some of these comments. Kiera said they dropped the abuse charges, so who knows what the truth is behind his side. And Cheyenne also said, just like everyone else on social media, I guess we as people feel comfortable speaking to our fans about the issues together. I want to get Blaine. I can't get Blaine right now. I'm gonna try to invite Blaine back, but. And I got off topic a little bit, but 2 years ago we did a home meeting for business, right? Crash, you was there. This was the very first time I met Blaine, right?
It was.
My man Chad Thompson came in town. We had a nice little event for like a Super Saturday engagement, right? And Blaine came there. Very first time I met Blaine. Mm-hmm. The thing that Chad had us do, well, I didn't do it. He had selected a few people to do it. Was tell about your why. Oh, and your why has to be so strong that it makes you cry. And I really wish I can get Blaine on the line, but Blaine has spoke up here, and not to get too in depth into Blaine's personal life, but this is when he was going through something at the time that involved his son, and Blaine spoke up here as a man. I commended him as a man. You get what I'm saying? For him to try so hard, and he just spoke about his son, like remember your why, and all he could talk about was his son, and he stood there, tears in his eyes and everything, like shaky voice. One thing not to play with is a man who was actively involved in his children's lives.
That's true. Mm-hmm.
You don't play with a man who was actively involved.
That's
now,
true.
Them deadbeat motherfuckers, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? But
fuck them.
Real up. You know what I mean? But a man who was actively involved, because we are pillars. We are very detrimental
to a child's life.
Upbringing of a child, just as much as a woman is. But a woman can't, there are some things that women can't teach other women, or daughters to do. That's where the man comes along, because a man has to teach them, how to love themselves, or I have to be the first person that you fall in love with, so that when you do go out there and you love another
you know
young
what
man
to look for,
or love a little boy,
you know what's acceptable.
Their love has to match how I love you. Not in a creepy way, but their love has to be on a caliber like, I admire you. Exactly. You're a queen. You're everything I have. Like, I have to be the first man that you ever fall in love with, first and foremost.
Yeah.
You don't ever mess with a man, who's actively involved in his kids' lives, man.
I agree with that. I completely agree with that. And you know what? Like, I'm not married to the father of my daughter, but, over the years, we've never really seen eye to eye. But just recently, we, both have, decided to, work together to co-parent, to actually work together to raise her in a way for her to know that, you know what, my mom and dad, like, they're not together, but they're friends. I want her to see that, because it's, like he said, there are things that I can't teach Maya that her father can teach her. You know what I mean? And I agree with him. Like, he has to be the first man that she falls in love with, so she knows what to look for. She has to know what a man is supposed to be, in her life. You know what I mean? So, I can't agree with that. I agree completely.
I definitely agree with that. And it's great that you brought it up, Troy, because it actually goes into
it's gonna always be great when I bring it up.
It goes into our next topic, dead on. And a lot of females don't realize, and I'm dead serious when I say this, is men take a lot of pride, especially ones that are there in their children's lives. They take a lot of pride in their kids. And that's mainly because a lot of men right now are looked down upon, because, people in the past, they kept leaving their baby mothers high and dry, them deadbeat dads, getting all these females
left the ugly mark. Yeah.
So it's like the ones that do these things, we take a lot of pride in our kids. So women, don't play with guys that are really, really out there doing that thing, trying to take care of their kids.
I agree.
Right.
That's like,
you should never. And honestly, what women that do that to their, the father of their kids, they're actually destroying their kid's life. They're actually they're disservicing their child. They're putting their child in a situation where they won't even know what a love is supposed to look like from their father. And it sickens me to see that. Like, I've actually had a friend tell me, like, yeah, man, he gonna be mad, like, he's not gonna see his son in like 3 weeks because I'm like, oh, so because he got a new girlfriend and didn't tell you about it because he just got with her, now all of a sudden you want to take and keep your child away from him? That's petty. That's petty. It's like you're bitter at that point. Like, nobody has time for that. Like,
they say misery loves company.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Nobody has time for any of that.
But yeah, that's gonna pretty much take us right to our next topic. When it comes to chicks that get these dudes caught up with babies that possibly might not be theirs.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
And like,
oh my god.
I had a lot. I ain't gonna say I had a very few friends that actually went through that situation where they're in a relationship with these females, and there's this high possible chance the female has multiple sex partners. And they get pregnant, and this child
just
comes
say
about.
they were hoeing. They were out hoeing. Just say that.
Okay, we're gonna say that. We gonna say that. But see, I don't want to say that because like when it's always that confusion. Okay, well, the dudes are players, but the females are hoes.
They both hoes.
You initiated that,
they both hoes.
Look, ladies, Char initiated that, so I'm gonna say they hoes.
They both hoes. Male and female. It's both community.
Right. But I have a few friends myself, you know, that've been through them situations where, you know, they have these baby mothers and they're putting like, oh, this is your baby. This is your baby. They're coming to find out.
You eliminate all those issues. Just go get tested. You eliminate all those issues.
But see, like I said before, it comes a pride thing with some guys. They're so happy and caught up in the moment. Like, oh, this is my child. I got a baby now.
But
it's
you
like,
also, yes, you could actually have your emotions, but you should never have emotions without leading with logic, period. That's just what it is. You got to think about it. Yes, it's exciting for you to have a kid, but you have to think logically. Like, think about map out the time between you being with this woman and how old this child is. You got to think about that. You can't just be automatically excited without thinking about that.
But that's the thing. Most people, some people do get caught up in their emotions.
People get caught up in their emotions.
Yes, they do. But you got to learn to lead with logic. You have to. You cannot just.
I mean,
go.
that's the raw truth when it comes to it. You gotta be logical about it.
I'm still working on it. I ain't gonna lie.
Have you ever been in a situation where somebody wrongfully pinned a baby on you? I've been there.
I can't be in that situation.
I made sure I was. I was thinking logically.
Let me tell you. I've been in two situations. One, somebody had pinned a baby on me, but it wasn't really a baby.
It wasn't, but.
Because
it's a toddler?
No. This is the bullshit about it.
It wasn't really a baby.
I never knew of a pregnancy that lasted 13 months. Huh? Exactly. So, threw that shit out the window.
It might be possible, but yeah, go ahead.
I don't know, Craig. What the?
It could be very rare, but possible.
Matter of fact, you know what?
Google it.
Hey, y'all. Before we go any further, I want to get into this song. And you know what? Just because he said that, this song is called Joker. Shout out to my boy, Aaron
Where's
Thomas,
that filter?
who's climbing the Billboard
I need that filter
charts.
for him right now.
Make sure y'all go cop his album. Don't Take It Personal. Just released about 2 weeks ago. But this song right here is called Joker. We're going to get into this whatever before Crash say some more outlandish stuff. All right? This is No Sugar Radio, man.
Yeah. Try to play me. Alright. I know you ain't trying to play me.
Last night had you screaming it. This morning you went in my A. I found out you went in my A. I'm about to go straight Kanye. How could you be so heartless? Welcome to a lifestyle of darkness. I'ma show you who I really am.
21 Savage.
Stunting on my ex.
I'ma get what I want. Picked up your girl through her friends in the trunk. La vida loca, they get what they want.
Look at how they turn me kamikaze. Now I'm taking shots at paparazzi. Got all these baddies in the lobby. Kill the kitty, bedroom for the body.
Don't tell them I went crazy, cause I know.
Play me? No, well, I
know.
Feeling myself right now.
I know, don't play me like a joke.
I just lost my job because the man. Big account just said I'm still the man, yeah. My girlfriend told me that we better friends. It's crazy that her best friend is a fan now. 140 Dutchin in the lane. I can make it flood, you make it rain now. I'm just saying money ain't a thing. Don't tell me I'm insane, cause loco.
Play me? Are you trying to play me? You know, well, I know.
Yeah, what's going on, man? We back on the air. Now, if y'all didn't catch that last statement right before we went on this little radio break, Crash has said some dumb.
Google it.
Excuse my shit.
Google
he
it.
said some dumb shit. It's not possible.
Google it. Why? Because everybody say
Google what, Crash? What Google are you on?
What I will say is this, Troy.
No, Shaw.
You actually can. You wait a minute. Listen to me. You actually can have you can continue to be pregnant after your due date. Because I've seen people actually remain pregnant 2 to 3 weeks after their due date. So that does happen. That does. But I don't know about months after the fact. I don't know about that. But
hey, Byron, get this shot real quick.
Okay.
You gonna break your camera?
And he's telling that to a woman who's been educated on pregnancy.
No, first he's telling it to a mother. First and foremost.
Not even
Crash.
that. Even
all of
that.
my viewers
I'm
said
saying that in
it's
general
not
because I've never had that
to
happen.
be pregnant for 13 months.
Okay, not 13
you
months.
Hear that list? You hear the spit? You see the spit fly between the two?
Not 13 months. Not 13
meant that.
months.
Why is it not possible?
You tell me how it's possible, Crash. Shit, can I get pregnant? Shit.
Hey, they working on it.
Can I get pregnant? I mean, I just need to know.
You can't get pregnant.
They working on it.
Are you sure, Shaw? Because he said according to Google.
Pregnant. We all know that you cannot be pregnant.
You can be pregnant for 13 months.
I'm not saying according to Google. I'm saying the information is
This
out
nigga
there.
said...
No, I said Google it. I ain't said according to Google. I'm saying the information is out there.
Right
the possibility is out
cut
there.
His shit off. Off. I don't care if you
don't be
control
mean. Stop
off.
it. Don't do that.
That's like somebody said, okay, that every child born at 9 months. That's wrong.
Okay, yeah, but
my daughter's born at 7.
Okay, but Crash, 13 months is a little excessive.
I'm saying it's possible.
Drum roll, please. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Donkey of
Let
the
me
day
ask you a
goes
question
to
then.
what?
Can a child get pregnant at the age of 5?
No.
Crash, first
no,
of all, that's
a child
creepy.
can't be pregnant at the age of 5 because puberty hasn't happened for that to actually occur.
First of all, don't even ask me no shit like that because I ain't even gonna give you a dumbass answer. If I even think that somebody's trying to impregnate a child at 5, yo, I don't even want to hear no shit like that. I'm just gonna be 100% with y'all as a father. My youngest
I didn't say about somebody trying. I'm
Again,
saying, is it possible?
to answer the question, there's no possible way of
Crash,
that actually.
But where did that question come from, Crash? You know what? You gonna be banned from all Chuck E. Cheese.
Look, I'm like this. No, I'm the
you
type
would not be
person,
around children.
No, listen. This thing about me. I do a lot of research. That's why I don't watch TV.
This nigga geeking.
No, I'm dead serious. I do a lot of research. And if you actually look these things up, there are actually historical records of females getting pregnant at these young ages.
At 5 years old?
Good, man.
What country
it's
is
a
this?
long rap sheet of them.
Chucky, if you listening, please ban this guy from all Chuck E. Cheeses.
What you
He's talking about impregnating.
Welcome to No Sugar Radio.
Ain't no welcome to No Sugar Radio. No Sugar Radio is not affiliated.
We keep it
any
real.
We're back and we're live on No Sugar Radio. The topic that we're speaking on is chicks that get dudes caught up with a child that's not theirs.
Possibly.
Possibly
can I
caught
go-
up with the child that's not theirs.
Is it possible that I can go into another song after that one?
Mm-hmm.
No, we ain't gotta do it.
I mean, we can, but I want to talk about this in a sec because honestly speaking, I feel like as a mother and a woman, I think that it's kind of it's cruddy. It's dirty to do that to a man, especially if you know that it's not his child. You're putting him through a lifetime of responsibility that he doesn't have to go to.
Now, with the situation, okay, the female, she knows she's had multiple partners, but she's not sure who the child's father is.
This is why you get tested. You need to get tested. If you know you out there hoeing, then you need to figure out ways for you to make sure you don't catch the wrong dude up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my man sell pregnancy tests for her. Yeah, I mean, my man's got them for the low.
Pregnant with the test?
We already know they're pregnant. We trying to figure out if the child is or not.
I need to know why your man's has those tests.
Yo, shit,
for the low.
Hey, it's money.
And why does he have a stock of them?
I'm about to go on business
I
selling
need to
Plan
know.
B.
They hoeing apparently.
They 50 in the store, but if you get them from Planned Parenthood, they $25. So I'm about to go ham.
I'm gonna turn the camera so y'all can see him.
I'm gonna sell them for $30 because I need that $5.
Y'all need to see this man. I'm gonna zoom in.
Don't zoom in on me on live. I'm just saying. Mrs.
His
Black,
man has the kits for the low.
Troy gonna use his own supply.
DM him live if you don't know if that is actually your baby.
Yo. Chill. They're gonna be like, so my child needs a father. Are you? Nah, B. They gonna.
Let me go get that test.
Reason.
Call up never. I'm about to call my man. Bring me one of them kits.
They're gonna be DMing for the wrong reason. I ain't about them type.
Bring me one of them kits, man.
Oh my gosh.
But it's cruddy because it's like, again, you're putting this man through a lifetime of responsibility that he does not need to have. And it also messes up for the next woman that he wants to marry and be with and have his first child with. You know what I mean? Like, to me, it's dirty. It's cruddy. Like, come on now.
Yeah.
The most chicks don't care.
Take responsibility for what you do and get the test.
Right.
Take your responsibility. You were out homing. You don't know who the daddy is. Go get the test.
I feel like if you don't want to deal with it for 18 years, don't give it 18 minutes. That makes sense. You saying, yo. Of course, some young boy would say, yo.
That's our photographer.
Why I got 18 minutes? Okay.
The king of Baltimore.
Get pregnant in a quick pump.
Two Castle Productions.
Hey, shit. Some people only hold 5 ounces of sperm. I don't know.
Oh, my
I'm not keeping count. They have their capacity. That pressure build up.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm just saying. Man, I'm just saying.
We do not own the right to the words that come out of Troy's mouth.
You know what?
You never know what comes out of Troy's mouth. You never know.
Why is it that I'm the only one that get the weird shit from him, though?
Huh?
You're not the only one that gets the weird shit. You are not the only one.
Don't talk to Byron. He's not on mic. Okay?
He can still be heard. You can still hear him.
Yo,
the kid knows. He knows.
Chantel.
He knows. Some
Hey,
ain't right up there with you.
Drop this emoji. No, drop
Some is not
drop
right.
this emoji if you ever had a quick pump.
A what?
If you ever had a quick pumper.
A quick pump.
The ladies know.
Oh, they don't
all
stay
ladies
around
know.
long.
If you ever,
I hurt their feelings.
Yo,
I'm sorry.
to
I'll
be honest,
I'll
look,
hurt their
I'm gonna
feelings.
tell you like this.
I have no problem telling you get the hell off me because you're not doing it.
But it's nothing wrong.
Something like a quick pump.
It's
I gotta
nothing
be honest
wrong.
with you.
It's
Like, I'm
nothing
not
wrong
okay
with
it.
with being a quick pumper though.
Some of them like that.
It depends on the woman, I guess. It depends on.
Depend on the woman.
It does.
You just can't be consistently a quick pumper. Am I right, ladies? You can't be consistently a quick pumper. Like you got moments or whatever where
I don't
sometimes the
have
engine
these
is started
issues, so
ahead of time.
I don't know.
Look, you got moments where sometimes
You can be a long pumper and still suck. You can.
But
Like,
that's
it doesn't
your
mean you
dumbest
can
for letting
still
them niggas keep
suck.
Right.
You can still suck at it. Like your
maybe-
stroke can be
maybe I
long,
might-
not quick, and it still be bad.
look,
You're missing the point. Literally,
they
you're
dropping
missing it.
emojis. They dropping the emojis.
Hold on. I'm about to. Hold on.
Yo, but nah, shit. We've shit. I've been there before. I've been a quick pumper
You gotta
before.
know what you're doing, guys.
Shaw, get
You
on
gotta
your
know
mic.
what you're doing.
Tell Shaw, look, they doing this shit all the way
You
across
gotta know
the
what
thing.
you're doing.
They said you got 3 minutes to get it back up and running. Red Bull gives you wings. I'm just saying. But no, we've all been there before. Shit, ain't no shame. I done been there before, whatever. But you have to know how to get back into the game, though. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's been a while. Shit might be extra sensitive, little man. It's like waking up in the middle of the night to go pee. Like, I'm still sleepy. Shit happens. I don't know. What are you laughing at? You got kids, you know what that means. You know,
Okay, so are you speaking in the terms of if a woman is to wake him up in the middle of the night, he wants it and he's a quick pumper, or because why would you start?
I was talking about the little man not performing to the best of his ability. I
So
wasn't
don't
talking
have
about no woman
sex.
waking nobody. You can't not have sex.
Yes, you can. If you ain't coming to me hard, I don't want it. I'm sorry. What the hell am I going to do
Whoa.
with a worm? Like, what am I going to do with a worm?
Who said it about worm? He
It's
said a
like
quick
this.
pump.
You better inch him in. That's what you do with the worm. Inch him in.
I mean, no. I mean, I can always. I ain't gonna say it.
You better bury that bone.
I ain't gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there with
Why
y'all
not?
today.
There's no sugar.
I'm not going there with
fooling
y'all
with y'all
today.
today.
Don't
Oh my
let me
God.
do it.
Hold on,
I'm
hold on,
letting
hold on.
too
Let me-
much.
let me get to these
Pandora's
comments.
box does not need to be
Kiera
open.
said you
Open
got
that
3 minutes
shit.
to get it back up and running. Cheyenne said, if I'm tired, I know how to make it come quick. Jada said, ain't that
Dang.
the truth, Cheyenne? Cheyenne said, okay, so it's the truth that if a man come quick, the pussy is bomb. No.
Hold on,
no.
what?
Pause.
That's
I need to
not
comment
true.
on that.
Oh, no.
That's not true.
Let me fix this camera up real quick.
I got
If
it.
a man come quick, that does not necessarily mean the pussy is bomb.
Clear it
Because
up.
one, I'm gonna tell you ladies some shit. Don't come to me talking about, oh yeah, you know my pussy, how you do this? My pussy grow hair follicles on your bald ass head. Like shit, your pussy does the same thing the next chick pussy does. That's what it's designed for. But the
Mine
experience-
doesn't.
No, listen, Shar, your vagina, I'm pretty sure it does the exact same thing.
It does not.
Shar,
Everybody does
Anyway.
not do what I do.
What you got, little
it
Kim?
doesn't see, that's the thing. Everybody doesn't do what you do. The pussy does the exact same thing. You go in, you get wet, you come out, you dry off, you go in, you get. It's the same thing. But the
What about the ones that don't
experience,
get wet?
the experience and the interaction of what the person can do and how she does it makes
It's the
difference.
emotional connection.
That too, yeah.
Yeah.
But all pussy does the exact same thing. It's a little asshole for us to go in. It's very sensitive and warm and wet, and it makes us throw up down there. That's what it happens. That's what happens.
This man said it makes you throw up. Okay, drop your comments below. All of my viewers, drop your comments below.
Said, wait a minute,
he made a statement that vagina makes men throw up below. I just need your comments.
I don't think that was literal.
I need your comments.
All y'all dicks do the same thing.
They do. they get hard. They don't. Well, they get hard. I don't have
dicks. I have dick. But, I'm just saying,
They do the same. They all do the same. We all got the same thing.
No, because some go deep, but some don't.
But it doesn't matter. It depends on what you're
some
doing.
Can fill a space,
you can go deep.
You know why some go
like
deeper?
I said before, y'all missed what I said. I said you can be a long stroper, but you can miss the point. You don't miss the point, because if you're not on the point,
so listen,
then ain't nothing happening.
This is why some go deeper and some of them don't.
I need you to hit that
swim
spot.
Lessons,
I need you to hit that
spot. And some are
spot.
afraid to
I'm
drown.
sorry. I need you to hit that spot. If you're not hitting the spot, then why are you still like?
Well, technically, everybody should hit the spot because the G spot for women is only
negative.
an inch under the surface.
It's right at the door.
It's like on the roof. It's like as soon as I walk in your shit or whatever, I'm looking like
it's like that little light fixture right there.
That. Exactly. As soon as you walk in, like it's right there.
That's
so
the G spot
everybody
right
should
there.
Hit the spot
right there. That's it. Just hit it. Pop.
And I feel like
some men don't know. Some men don't know
that. That's their fault.
Some men don't know that, and that's
wild,
why
bro.
it's like you too grown not to know. Like you too grown.
Some people just educated.
I don't know type things y'all bad.
Share your comments, Troy. You being stingy.
I'm not being stingy. They want to hear from y'all. All right, first of all, before we go any further, if y'all just now tuning into No Sugar Radio, y'all understand that we have no filter. We don't sugarcoat shit.
No
so we just talk
sugar.
About the so today is viewers' choice topics. So everything we're discussing right now was based off of what the viewers had inboxed us or messaged us early in the week and wanted us to discuss. So the day is all about y'all. So all engagement is, all engagement is welcome. Share this video, invite your friends, tag them. Girl, get into this conversation. Do whatever you got to do. You get what I'm saying?
So somebody just posted a comment and said, "Make a nigga sleepy if it's good though." Yeah.
No,
that nigga to sleep.
Man, he was already tired.
I'm just tired. I worked 16 hours.
You about to take a nap, babe? All right, I'm about to go get ready.
What about dudes that make that thing go?
I'm a zoom in on Troy once again and his foolishness.
Shit. If y'all want to talk about it, the ashes. What about dudes that make that thing go? Shit.
You know what?
I'm just saying.
This is the most.
If you want to throw it out there, we
can
throw it out there.
set right now.
I cannot.
If y'all want to throw it out there, we can throw it out there.
Make that thing go.
Y'all gonna make me have an asthma attack.
Ladies, let me ask you a question. Do you like when your man make that thing go?
Make that thing go. You gonna take a picture of me doing it so I can look ugly as shit when the picture come out, I guess. Terrible, yo.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That's like
I deal with this every Sunday,
like a man
y'all. Every Sunday.
Make the coochie fart. That's what it's called.
It's called a queef. That's what it's called, a queef. It's actually, look it up. It's called queef. It's a queef. If a woman does that, she's queefing.
How do you spell it? Who does that?
Queef, I think. Queef.
You know what?
It's a queef. Look it up.
You know what?
Look it up. It's a queef.
That's like one of them little.
You're passing air through.
Things you put in front of your camera for the microphone.
You know what?
It's what it's called. It's a queef. If a woman's doing that, she's queefing.
Yo, can you get me a bottle of water, yo?
He choking, y'all. You okay? My CPR certification is still in the date. You need it.
You don't want CPR me. You don't want CPR me. I am not the best right now.
You queef.
Yo said he gonna make you queef.
What the hell does that mean?
Yo, Crash is on a whole nother level today.
Look at him. He not acting right this episode, y'all.
Look, he get 9 little cornrows and shit out here. Shit. So I tell you, that boy don't know how to act. That boy be feeling himself, boy. But what's up, y'all?
Done.
Drop y'all comments.
How many cornrows do you have?
I don't count them.
Yo, niggas don't count cornrows no more, yo.
Right? They used to. They really did.
But drop y'all comments. What y'all want us to talk about? We're going to debate. Invite your friends.
Yo,
ain't nothing wrong with queefing. That's right. Thank you, Creations by Tion. Ain't nothing wrong with queefing.
This ain't me. What is this? Whoa, hold up. Somebody pop up. Let me get out of there.
I can't.
That's a little man at the bottom of the screen and shit.
What, a little man? What? This ain't my screen.
What are you looking at?
This
what are you looking at?
This is that guy.
This Byron?
Nah, that's that guy right there. Facebook. I gotta get out of here.
Oh,
I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, get about my Facebook, man.
Yeah, where the fuck is it?
Just exit out in the top corner.
I need to.
You always try to blame some world beat up.
For my messages pop up. Like, ooh.
Oh, okay. So, all right.
Are we wrapping up this last topic?
Yes.
All right, because I was.
How soon should you actually start having sex with someone that you're starting to talk to? How soon, like male or female? How soon would you start? And if you have sex immediately after meeting this person, does that mean that it's not bound to be more than a relationship?
I don't want to comment.
Go ahead, like that. I really want to know.
For that? I don't have
Drop
sex.
your comments below. Like I need to know.
Sex.
We got another track.
Bullshit. And you know that's bullshit.
I don't.
That's bullshit.
How do you know what I have?
That's bullshit, Troy.
You know what? You right.
You know exactly. Don't try to say it. Try to fool us.
I got a whole bag full of queef over here. All right, make that thing go. Juan, you don't know me.
Her face looks so.
Keys, what's up, Jordan? Look, that shit shut up, didn't it? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. But no. So your question was to the viewers: how soon should you have sex with a person when dating them?
How soon should you have sex
And
with someone?
if you have sex with them,
meeting them, actually.
Okay,
upon
how soon
meeting
after
them,
meeting them?
After meeting them, should you have sex?
Should you have sex?
Yo, I can't
Yo,
right there.
this is probably the silliest episode.
Byron.
Oh.
I don't know what's gotten into y'all.
I
don't know what's gotten into y'all.
Miss Buns and Guns said it took 2 weeks.
What?
Okay.
For her husband.
All right. And she married him. So, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter, right?
It doesn't.
It
I think
doesn't.
it's.
I mean, I had quite a few one-night stands, but
a lot of my friends are practicing the 90-day rule. Like, they don't have sex with the man they're dating for 90 days.
Fuck that.
A lot of my friends are doing that.
But can y'all wait? I mean, sex is not always that important.
Do you
It's
buy
not important. It's not important at all.
I beat my dick favorite.
But if I'm attracted to you and I want it, I'm going to get it.
I said it's all about personal preference.
That's
I'm
true.
the type
That's,
person. I
that
want
too.
to test out my car before I buy it.
Me personally, I don't judge, to each his own, but I'd rather wait to have sex with a potential partner to get to know them. Better sex truly does complicate. Better sex does complicate things. It does complicate. Sex can sometimes complicate things. I agree with you, Creations by Tion. Like,
if things are going wrong.
Yeah, but then at the same time, like, okay, let's say you guys didn't set up any expectations and you're having sex with that person. You automatically think, oh, well, I mean, he fucked me good. So
that's where the communication comes in.
But then it can also be kind of, disturbing because
like
you
said,
shared.
You gotta think logical.
Sex is a sacred thing. To me, it's very sacred. So if you're sharing your body with someone, in a sense, you're giving yourself over to them. You're giving yourself to them, and they're accepting
Technically,
it.
you are.
And you're sharing your DNA with them, all of that. You're sharing a lot of you with that person, your energy, your space, your chakra. You're sharing a lot of whatever you have, your vibe with that person.
Giving that man that queef.
Yeah, you're exchanging bodily fluids. Look at this. You got Troy over here choking.
He needs some milk.
I just want to know whoever thought of that word, Joe.
Right.
How do you put
Queef.
a name on that shit?
Queef.
So if you call that a queef,
I think that was still like pussy cough and something else, and like queef. So it's like I don't know. Like that's how I'm looking at it. Like,
cut this nigga mic off.
Yeah.
Being honest, I look
He's
at it.
in control of the mic.
Yo, this nigga said a pussy cough. But okay then.
Anywho, I think good sex does complicate things. Sex, period, does complicate things.
Do y'all think sex complicates things, ladies?
Drop your comments below. Do you think sex
That's a
complicates
personal
things?
thing.
Meeting a person right off the bat, like Tanea said, I'm feeling you. Oh, if I'm feeling you and I want to fuck, I'm a fuck. Period. Call me what you want.
Yes,
Damn,
thank you.
he don't like get no like no
I'm
saying
with
that
her.
like you just
I'm
gonna,
with what she's saying. I
Yo,
get it.
My little cousin just tuned in from Las Vegas. Yo, Spitter P was good. Got a question for you. I know he gonna be real savage though. Yeah, I mean, because he bought that. Hey, yo, cousin, question to you is, how soon after meeting a person should you have sex with him? I know he gonna say something real savage. How soon after meeting a person should you have sex with him? Like, you know, what is it? What she said? Dana said if you are clear up front. Juan said the dude in me says 14 days only because people are like, hold up, I try to catch it. The dude in me says 14 days only because people are like cuz me. I need to test drive what I'm about to get into. That's what Craig said.
Yeah.
Cheyenne says people complicate things. Sex is natural.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I agree with
Kiara
that.
says depending on what you both want. True. Yo,
You okay?
don't
you
look
got
at me.
You got some
I'm not
water
about to
over
pull a Wendy Williams over here. I'm good.
there? You got some
Y'all ain't
water?
catching me on live slipping.
He needs some milk. Don't give no water.
He needs
Like
some.
I said, it's about personal preference, really. And I definitely agree with all of them from what they said, because you can't really put a date on when you wanna.
Yeah, if you want
Like,
it, you want
It's
it.
no rule, but there's no proper way for it. Really.
Listen, I agree with Cheyenne's comment. Sex does not complicate things. People do. Sex is natural. Sex is very natural. It's the people. If you don't come to a clear understanding with that person as to what it is y'all are doing up front, then of course it's going to be complicated because you walked in with an expectation that person ain't want it. So it's like, okay, well,
at the end of the day, I think the date matters on the type of person that you are and the type of person you're
and where you
dealing
are
with.
in life and what you're ready for.
Right.
If you're not ready for anything further than just sex, then say that shit. Look, I'm just out here, yo. Yeah. I'm just out here. I'm, talking to, people. I'm just trying to get to know folks. Then that's when he just wants to have, sex. Yeah. He wants to have fun right now. Don't be thinking that a nigga dick you down. You about to be wifey cooking meals. No, no, yo, that's not the case.
I could dig her down and she can make me a bowl of cereal. I'd be just as happy. But my little cousin said, man, that happened right off the bat. What? Right off the bat.
Like the first second.
As soon as he give you a hug.
As soon as he see you.
Which
like,
cousin is this? Which cousin is this?
I ain't going to tell you. I want you to meet him. Like,
no.
he gonna make eye contact and straight hit.
My boyfriend will not have such things.
Straight eye contact.
Not such things. He's still the type to get women pregnant from looking at him. I'm good.
I'm good. Man got a prince eyes.
My damn
bedroom eyes.
What you call it? Bedroom eyes? Yo,
the rapey eyes.
I heard that,
bedroom eyes.
Oh, that's what they call it, bedroom? I thought it was the rapey eyes.
Those are bedroom
eyes. Probably the same thing. Might be the same thing. I don't know.
So what if a man came to y'all and said, like,
huh?
Not you, Crash, of course.
Yeah, clear that up.
What if a man came to y'all and said, if I came to you and I was like, hey, what if I'd rather wait, a while or till we get married if we get to that point to have sex with you? Would you think what you think? I mean, that's clearly untraditional. It's out of the norm. Would you laugh? Hey, Crash, if you was with me and I told a girl, blah, 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 I'd rather wait till we get married to have sex. What you gonna be like, yo, you a bitch? Like, would you say that to me?
I mean, the old me, yeah, I would have said that. To me now.
Be savage.
Honestly speaking, if a man approached me and said he wanted to wait to have sex with me until we got married, I'm going to ask him why. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to ask him, what are your reasons for that? Is it because you want to be closer to God? Is it because you want to wait because you want to make sure it's the right person? I want to ask him why. You know what I mean? But I will wait. If I like him, if he's that person, if I want to be with him, then yeah, I'll wait with him. I would.
You'll wait?
I'll wait. If I want to be with him, I'll wait.
You'll wait?
I will wait.
They be waiting for them 5 to turn to 10s.
You sure you say you'll wait?
I will wait.
You'll wait.
I will wait. If I really like him, if I'm into him, I will wait. If he says I want to wait to have sex, then I will wait. I'll just go get a 50-pack of batteries and call it a day.
A 50-pack.
Savage, yo. You hear this shit? Savage.
I'm going to get the plug-in joint.
Batteries.
They don't want to see me.
I got to get my noodle popping. At that point.
Yeah, they getting the noodle
popping. A whole different noodle.
At that point. But if I'm really into him, if I want to be with him, then I'll wait. Because, I'm into sacrifice. Like, if I want to be with somebody, I'll sacrifice that. Time will fly at some point. If I'm having time, if I'm having fun, and we're building together, then what does sex matter? I'm sorry, what?
Huh?
I'm sorry, what was your comment?
I was making a comment about Christmas stockings.
Oh, I'm going to zoom in on you again.
Oh, you start zooming in on me.
You have the right. You about to get a filter.
Don't put no
boy, you about to get a filter.
I'm just saying.
Oh, man.
I'm concerned. I'm concerned about this one over here.
Have you made somebody wait before, Troy?
Huh?
Have you made somebody wait before?
Have I made somebody wait?
I have.
They're on this live right now. So,
doesn't matter.
No, real talk. My first and I, we waited a while.
No, I mean, like, did you make them wait? Like, look, I'm not ready.
Nah, we just never really thought about it.
What?
Hold up. How old were you when you was with your first?
You asked a lot of questions.
No, because that matters.
That's the point.
That matters.
Trust me,
Cause my first, I was in kindergarten. We wouldn't think about nothing like that.
I plead the fifth.
So,
Hey, on my cousin, hey yo, stop. I'm about to block my cousin on my live right now because he going ham. He's bringing up my old ways.
we need that. We need
It's
that.
no sugar.
Nah,
It's
been
no
redeemed.
sugar. Don't be
Look.
sugarcoating nothing.
Troy's
Troy,
cousin, hit my page up real quick.
Nah,
we
don't
need
do
all that answers.
hit my page up. Come find me on Facebook or Instagram. Drop your
Nah,
comments.
y'all good.
Nah.
I plead the fifth to instead of these last questions.
Can't plead the fifth. You ain't Wendy Williams, remember?
I can't even laugh at fucking children.
So let's get into another track. We're gonna play Metro Cartel.
Wait, before we go into that, which one should I eat first, the right or left?
What?
Right. Eat the right one.
Nah, I was gonna play a track that was you know what? I ain't even gonna do that to y'all.
Do what? Go ahead.
Oh nothing.
Y'all not living by the code. I'm just saying that.
I'm sorry. I would wait.
You would wait?
So you rather be straightforward if sex is the only intentions? Then I say no. If I want more, I will let
Sure,
sex wait.
We've had this conversation before if sex was the only intention. You wouldn't even let a dude get past the first stage if that was the case. But see, you're about to make me bring up a whole nother conversation from 3 shows ago. Face value and fours and all that other stuff, and I'm not even gonna go that far. You get what I'm saying?
That's why dudes make them wait. They trying to wait till that 4 turn to an 8.
Are you talking about me?
No.
You trying to say I'm a 4?
I didn't say that.
Troy.
I didn't say that.
No, I'm
Did I
saying
say
it's
that?
Troy trying to say I'm a 4.
I didn't say that.
Oh, I'll whoop
say
his
give me
ass
names.
on air.
Shaw, why would I say you was a
Hold on,
4?
we clarified it
Shaw,
already. You're not a
no
4.
4. You're a strong 6. A strong 6. In my aspect.
So is it like a 6.6,
Listen,
6.7?
Only because see, I don't know what.
It's because I'm not light skinned.
No, I'm glad you're not light skinned. I'm glad you're not light skinned.
They bruise easy.
Can I-
That's why.
Bruise.
Wait a minute. First off, Troy's all the way fucking wrong because I'm a motherfucking 12. That's number 1. Number 2.
If the scale is on a 1 to 10, how are you a 12?
I'm a 12
Bring it
because I
back.
surpass all that
Bring
shit.
it back.
Nobody
I
gave you that.
surpass all
Time
that.
out. Wait.
First of all.
Because last week, you said you was average.
Who said that?
So you was a strong 5.
No, I never said that. I never said I was average.
You said, what about average chicks?
You know what makes you a 5? Let me get.
I thought you said she was a strong 6.
I'm turning the camera. What makes me a 5, Troy?
Hold on, Crash. You
I didn't
light
say
skin. You
you
can't
was
talk.
No, he said it.
Crash light skin. He can't talk.
What makes
I'm
me a
not
5?
light-skinned.
This is what makes you a 5. You listening? I don't want to say it.
Say it.
All right. Don't take this wrong, okay?
Uh-oh.
No, go ahead.
I'm not sexually attracted to you.
Okay.
Like, I really look at you like a sister. So because I don't see you on that, first of all, you already hit the 5. I mean, you know, you got melanin, you know, you smart. That's a good smart, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I don't even want to talk.
What the fuck is Troy talking about?
Never mind. I just don't want it.
Troy, what the fuck are you talking about?
I don't even. Yo said he want to see the 12. My cousin dumb as shit.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna own
Shaw,
that one.
please. Hey, AOP.
Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie. Shaw, a lot of people, well, I ain't gonna say a lot, quite a few
Don't
people.
get me wrong, yo. She got ass, yo. She got ass. And she got that.
You see her face. I actually got a guy. I actually got a guy that asks me about Shaw
I'm
like
just
every
saying.
time he sees me. Like, yo, what's up with that girl on the radio show,
Yo
bro?
said Tyler 12 kind of Vegas. Man, you're funny as shit. Yo. But
Let's get into this next track,
yo,
man.
what's you know what? I ain't gonna get to y'all, man, because y'all be wilding on a whole nother level.
It's no sugar. That's what we're supposed to do.
What is going on with this computer?
Yeah, man, but I'm trying to. All right, so it's not really.
What the fuck is you doing, Shaw?
Dancing.
Okay.
Shaw, you lined up over there?
Why is
What?
that your business?
Never mind. I
Why is
wasn't
that your
asking-
business?
I wasn't asking about that.
Lined up as in how?
See, look, she automatically takes me saying lined up. I wasn't. Are you talking about shaved? Were you thinking? Was that what?
I
You,
don't know what you're talking
no,
about.
but was that what you?
That's
was,
why I asked you lined up as in how.
but you said why is that my business? So were you thinking on that level?
Are you talking about lined up as far as who's on my live? Is that what you're talking about?
No, I want to know what made you say why is that my business?
I'm talking about who's on my live. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm talking about who's on my live. lined up. You got your viewers lined up.
Yo, I didn't say that about no viewers, yo.
So what the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about, Troy?
So I think you woke up on the wrong side of the toilet today, son.
Toilet.
I don't know
anybody who wakes up on any toilet.
Is going on.
When they had them long nights, they did.
Troy, you really do need to stop drinking that coffee.
Is it coffee?
I don't know what it is, but it's too much for his life right now.
You said how much sugar you put in it.
All right, so I'm gonna ask everybody. Crash, do you, on a scale from 1 to 10, what is my number? Be honest.
I would say you probably like a 7, 8.
A 7, 8?
Like a
Okay.
7 or 8, something like that.
Okay. And Byron, on a scale from 1 to 10, what is my number?
He ain't old enough to say yet.
I am old enough.
Hold on, wait. Think about them conversations you have at home with your brother. Then give her your answer.
Yo,
Don't
anyway,
sugarcoat it.
Like an 8.
Yo said that coochie. I'll be out there in a few
Okay.
weeks.
Okay.
Yo, funny
All right, I
as
can
shit.
take that. I can take that. So clearly, Troy likes ugly girls. Cool.
First of all, hold up.
Troy likes ugly girls.
Nah, that's not the case. For
Dang.
first of all,
Is that a shot?
It was a shot. And see, it's not necessary. How did you can't say shit?
Say it, Troy.
You know
It's
what,
no
you-
sugar. It's no sugar. Say it.
Nah, I think I had enough sugar. Give me my damn coffee, man. I'm about to be turned up. You know what? It's a blessing. In fact, you know what? We're gonna get to the next track, "Blessings" by Nico J.
Blessing
Because
by
I'm not
Nico
fucking with
J.
y'all right now. I'm not.
Blessings.
Let's get it.
No sugar radio.
I'ma keep coming with pressure. That's just something you ain't gotta ask me. Ain't gotta do no more flexing. You can just call that a blessing. Blessings, blessings. I'ma keep coming with pressure. That's just something you ain't gotta ask me. Ain't gotta do no more flexing. You can just call that a blessing. Blessings. I'ma keep coming with pressure. That's just something you ain't gotta ask me. Ain't gotta do no more flexing. You can just call that a blessing. Bands up and I'm on. Old slide a new form. Still with mobile. Try this new keep born. Probably hear this shit to test me. Fuck a door, I'm done flexing. Change the game like I'm reffing. Even teachers don't test me. Every night I'm up late. Put the whole side and grinding up. Middle fingers up, every run up. I'm laying in and down running up. Boy, I swear to God, it's on mama, bro. If I don't do it for me, I gotta do it for her. Got a team behind me, gotta do it for us. Can't forget the bread, cause in God we trust. Thank you, God, for my hustle. Lord knows I'm blessed with my brother. When they got the whole trap jumping for me, take a lot of risks, he gon' dunk it for me. All these niggas around me really be my brothers. They ain't fucking around, you just right the bus and got a whole ransom up for your mama. If you ain't got the bread, then we ain't fucking budget. A lot of hoes don't mean nothing to me. Chasing paper like it's running from me. Savage cousins, they buffing for me. Every show straight clutching for me. They the real reason I play. They take one LeBron, then I'm Wade. A hoe can't trick me off my game. Cause I pray before every rain. Blessings. I'ma keep coming with pressure. That's just something you ain't gotta ask me. I ain't gotta do no more flexing. You can just call that a blessing. Blessings. I'ma keep coming with pressure. That's just something you ain't gotta ask me. I ain't gotta do no more flexing. You can just call that a blessing. All this time you went fucking with me, now grinding, now you want to feature. Going out your way trying to meet me. Now I ain't got time for no leeches. Now I ain't got no time for no strippers. You a fake when I'm real with you. Deal with you when I feel a nigga let Jesus snatch you and chill pill you. Get the fuck out of my face. Mean every word that I say. I'm everywhere with a K. Foot on the gas with no brakes. All of this ice on my neck and my wrist, man, I got out the mud like a G. I'm steady stacking this bread, man, this lettuce, this bacon, this cheese. Be talking that shit, they ain't even being direct, eh. I tell you just like it is, y'all better have my chest, eh. Already know what it is, nigga see me as a threat, eh. Tryna finesse on the kid, but you still give me respect, eh. I got the juice when I made mine up, I just wanted a bag, yeah. Be bro chasing bitch, but that not really swag, yeah. I said I wanted a race, I got that race. It took for me to get mad and I put brown and spaz, now I meet her one day, love to hate, hey. Blessings. I'ma keep coming with pressure. That's just something you ain't gotta ask me. I ain't gotta do no more flexing. You can just call that a blessing. Blessings. I'ma keep coming with pressure. That's just something you ain't gotta ask me. I ain't gotta do no more flexing. You can just call that a blessing. Blessings. blessing, 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 blessings, blessings, blessing, 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 blessings. I'ma keep coming with pressure. That's just something you ain't gotta ask me. I ain't gotta do no more flexing. You can just call that a blessing. Blessings, blessing, 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 blessings, blessings, blessing, 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 blessings. I'ma keep coming with pressure. That's just something you ain't gotta ask me. I ain't gotta do no more flexing. You can just call that a blessing.
Choice, y'all get what I'm saying? So what I want to get into.
Man, that's my joint right there.
But yo talking about what yo say?
Who?
Yo said I'd have had some ugly chicks.
I said Troy likes ugly chicks.
Nah, but that's not the case.
You
though.
like them
You want to know why I said that?
Troy, come on, Troy. Ford needs love too.
First of all, Troy just sat here and said that I'm a goddamn 5, knowing damn well I ain't no motherfucking 5 or a 6. So he's already wrong.
Gorgeous Type by Young Lo.
Yes, gorgeous type. Thank you.
That fit my description more. Pretty eyes, big thighs, slim waist, cute face, you hear me? That's all I do is them bad bitches. I ain't lying. Look, only fuck with bad bitches, that's see the gorgeous type. Heard the shorty like the lean, baby, body like the Sprite. Got her rolling up the Zans, might just fuck her for the night. Hit the stacks, Fifth and Beverly, and then record a flight. Only fuck with bad bitches, that's see the gorgeous type. Heard the shorty like the lean, baby, body like the Sprite. Got her rolling up the Zans, might just fuck her for the night. Hit the stacks, Fifth and Beverly, and then we caught a flight. My bitch, she asked me, do I love her? I say, not to that extent. Said she gave a nigga pussy, she think I'ma pay her rent. I can't be no sugar daddy, baby girl, you got me bent. I just fuck him, then I duck him, cause I'm something like a pimp. I got hoes out the hoes, texting, asking where I be. I been jugging and finessing, making plays on these streets. Since a nigga money up, these suckers really think I'm sweet. I'ma leave his ass grass, cause I always pack the heat. And so many niggas hating on me, but this shit ridiculous. Niggas take it to the hop when they find out I fuck they bitches. Tryna put me on they snap, but I don't feel like taking pictures. I'm just all about my money, I'm just all about my riches. Fast lane, chasing money, cause I'm always in a hurry. I'm too busy for a girlfriend, I can't see me getting murdered. If you can't cooperate with me, then bitch, you getting curved. Yeah, see, we beat them all bad, I rep it till I'm buried. Only fuck with bad bitches, that's see the gorgeous type. Heard the shorty like the lean, baby, body like the Sprite. Got her rolling up the Zans, might just fuck her for the night. Hit the stacks, Fifth and Beverly, and then we caught a flight. Only fuck with bad bitches, that's see the gorgeous type. Heard the shorty like the lean, baby, body like the Sprite. Got her rolling up the Zans, might just fuck her for the night. Hit the stacks, Fifth and Beverly, and then we caught a flight. Look, my bitches be badass, fast, she really proper. All she like is BYB, she like the party down the opera, but she work her ass off, so I can't really knock her. Shorty got her shit together, she a full-blown doctor. Special thing I like about you is you always rolling with me. Sipping double cups and smoking gas, we turn up like a hippie. One thing that I always say is that you never play me 50. No head with the sex, I told her, baby, won't you get me friends for some benefits? That's the way that we be dealing. Every time I dick her down, she get more into her feelings. Couple texts and FaceTimes, after that we start chilling. No a nigga money up, cause all his hundreds I be pillin'. Cruising in that GT, I push the gas to the max. Riding through that thirsty tunnel, smoking Bob Molly cracks. Keeping peoples out my business, windows tinted with the smacks. Got my foreign bitch driving while I sit back and relax. Only fuck with bad bitches, that's see the gorgeous type. Heard the shorty like the lean, baby, body like the Sprite. Got her rolling up the Zans, might just fuck her for the night. Hit the stacks, Fifth and Beverly, and then we caught a flight. Only fuck with bad bitches, that's see the gorgeous type. Heard the shorty like the lean, baby, body like the Sprite. Got her rolling up the Zans, might just fuck her for the night. Hit the stacks, Fifth and Beverly, and then we caught a flight.
What up, what up, what up? You're back on No Sugar Radio. That was just Gorgeous Type by Young Lo. And we're getting a topic. We're talking about, we were just talking about bad bitches. We were talking about attractiveness. I don't want to call nobody bitch.
Sure, I
Mad
hit a bunch
right
of fours.
now. Tell him why you mad.
Now, look,
Tell
it's
him
a
why you
difference between hitting a.
Hitting
No,
a-
it's not. No,
What?
it's not. No, it's not. It's
Hold
not a
up.
difference. So, every nigga then had a 4 o'clock. You know what a 4 o'clock is?
What's a 4 o'clock, Troy?
A 4 o'clock is a chick that you only hit along the 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock hours.
Oh, I ain't never had that problem.
I didn't do that because, I mean, you don't want to be seen with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, those
Keep 'em in the
are
house.
like last minute resort.
But I always knew something was up. Like, if you were only hitting me up at night, then obviously
Sure,
you just
but who
wanted
the fuck-
one thing.
If you getting hit 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning only, that's a problem.
No, I never had that problem is what I'm saying. But I would know better. I would know something if somebody's only hitting me up at night. Like, something's not right. Why are
They're
you only
not
hitting me up
hitting
at
you
night?
Up at night, they're hitting you. Like,
No, thank
putting
you.
a hole in your spinal
I'm
cord.
too
No,
tired.
no.
Them hours. They're not getting it.
You can't even get past a certain point with me if I don't even feel that there's a mutual attraction.
This conversation is not for you, Shar.
Then
This
why
is
am
what I'm
I?
trying to say.
First of
Yeah, you're
all,
eight.
then why are we having the conversation? Because
I don't
it's
know about
supposed to be a collective conversation.
The fours matter, Shar.
Yo, topic of the day, Tyrese.
I
Hey, yo,
can't.
Dave, we already talked
Everybody
about
need
Tyrese.
I can't do
This man is
him.
dying right
But
now.
no, 4 o'clocks though.
Lovely Sierra said, "Hey Troy,
Who?
Sierra, don't pay him no attention.
What's
Don't
up?
pay him no attention because he's off his mother. I don't know what he's doing right now in his mind. His noodle is not popping today.
It's
So
better
don't
than- it's better
don't
than
pay him
Crash
no
that you used to
attention
play for
today.
13 months.
He is off the chain
It's better
today,
than that
Sierra.
shit.
Don't pay him no mind. Like
Anyway.
he's off the chain.
Hey yo, since we on the air, I'm gonna do an actual poll. But since we right here, I just want to throw a
that
disclaimer in there. Hey man, you know, we're gonna be doing a poll of your favorite co-hosts and shit like that. We just gonna get the new pop.
Is it really good to do it? Being the fact all the hosts aren't here.
Not necessarily here. I'm just saying we're going to be doing. I didn't say it.
I don't know.
That's
You
why-
probably
turn
gonna
this
get
mic off.
some.
Anyway,
He controls the
Let
mic.
me turn my
Troy.
own mic off real quick, y'all.
He is the
I'm
one that
just saying.
controls the
you know,
microphone.
because I got to get the noodle popping in here. What y'all think? Y'all think so? Nah, yeah.
What for the poll?
Yo, this fucking medicine. But
He's
Whoa, what? What? We didn't.
Troy just said he's drugged up. He's
No.
drugged up. He's sick. Obviously, that's why he's been acting the way he has because he's drugged up. What you
they gave
taking?
like 14
What
sugars,
they
yo.
got
This
you
shit
on?
is
What
good.
they got you taking, Troy? And you're mixing coffee with that. So what are you
Not
taking?
to mention my hot tea I had.
This
And
man
tea,
got
so that's a
hot
lot
tea,
of
he got-
caffeine.
What is that? Holes right there? Some.
Oh, I got sick last night, man. I drank some Crown Royal under medicine. Like that was the
What?
dumbest shit I done.
You should
Yo,
not
bro.
You did
ever.
that last week.
I was.
You had a poll last week, didn't you?
I did have a poll, but I wasn't
Right.
really sick last week. I
Your,
was
your
just
throat
hoarse.
was gone.
I was just really hoarse.
You had something.
But yo, it's a reason why they tell our dumbasses not to take medicine with alcohol. Yo, I was fucked up last night. That shit hurt it. No, on some real shit.
Oh
I
my
can't even lie. That shit hurt
gosh!
it.
What did you take? What did you take?
But God. But God. But anyway,
I'm not. I'm done. I'm
nah.
done.
Well, I'm sorry. I missed my.
Look.
my time.
I'm done
Hold
with
up.
this conversation. Listen, I'm gonna take it here. All of my viewers, all my listeners, you know, drop right below, comment who your favorite co-host is. We're gonna do a poll, and you know, whoever has the highest vote, they get to. Yeah, you guys gotta wait for that.
Damn.
Yeah, you guys gotta wait for that. Y'all gotta wait for what the prize is. But drop your comment below who your favorite co-host is. You can always we're gonna do a poll later in the week as well, so you can participate in that. But just let us know who was your favorite co-host, and you can let us know why as well. That could be, you know, no, it's not always you.
They probably
Thank
hate
you, C. Thank you,
Answer them,
C.
answer them.
I'm a
Thank
shit starter,
you.
yo.
I appreciate that. I do. I appreciate that a lot.
But anyway, we with this.
Y'all
next
know,
topic
Troy.
rolling up.
We were talking before this comment. I still can't get over this. Troy said on a scale from 1 to 10 that I am a 5.
That's a good topic, David.
It's better than the 4.
I need y'all to comment on that. I need y'all to comment on that. I feel like I'm nowhere in. I'm beyond a 5. I'm beyond a 10. To me, I feel like I'm beyond a 10.
But see, like I said,
I think
find
I
that
am.
because one of the shows.
That's my
you
confidence
said
level.
You were average though.
Right.
According to Young
but
Lo's
my
song,
opinion.
you know, he said he only
She
lets
said
you
I'm an
go to
8.
tight, bad,
She
blah,
said
blah,
I'm an
blah.
8. So I could take myself as an 8. I think an 8 is average. I think that's normal. If you anything be below a 7, then something's not right.
Yes.
Something's not right. 7 is definitely average.
But that's just below an 8.
Shaw, you know what? You're a strong 6, and we sticking. We're gonna.
I'm not a 6. I'm
Yeah,
not a
6,
6.
I would say average.
I do got a good topic though.
What's your topic, Troy?
My man David Henry, shout out to the Beard Gang group. We out here, we rapping shorty. He said, "Is love more important than money in a relationship?"
Love is way more important than money in a relationship because ultimately, if you lose everything, then who do you have next to you?
What if they got? Well, I guess it would still be the same. They had love for money.
You said what now?
I said. I guess
Drop
it'd
your
be the
comment
same
below.
thing if
Is
they got
love more
for
important
money.
than money in a relationship? Drop your comments. I think it is not. I think love is way more important than money. Because if you lose it all, then who do you have next to you?
See, that's a because even still, like when you got your financial problems,
love don't cost a thing.
But I'm saying, like if you with somebody you love, whatever, you got financial problems together, and y'all not on that same page, it becomes an issue.
Yeah, I can agree, but there's also ways to work through that, and it takes that strong love you have for the other person to work through that. So if there's no love, there's no working out anything, which means there's no relationship.
How little money are we talking?
How little money?
If somebody only got 50 cents in their bank account, is that what you talk about?
It depends on your situation when it comes to money.
First of all, what I don't understand is how Troy has people commenting on his live and he's not interacting with them on the show. You're laughing, but you're not sharing what it is that they're saying. You got to share their comments.
The question I just said was from my viewer. The how little money was from my viewer.
But you laughing at something. You want to share what you laughing at? You want to share it? Thank you. We all want to hear it too. I want to hear it too.
I can be messy.
Be messy.
Look, this is no sugar radio.
Be messy, Troy. Be messy.
They just don't want you dwelling on that fucking 5, 6 rating 4.
Who's they?
The live.
The live.
The live.
I'm not dwelling on that. We're talking about a brand new topic right now.
I know, but that's what I was laughing at because I just started reading it.
I can't. I can't.
Donkey of the day. Sorry, no, let me stop. But yeah. So love is not. Love is no. I'm not gonna say love. Money is not more important than love in a relationship because for example, like people can fall on hard times, and where there is no money, and it's gonna take that test of time for you to actually bring together like this really gonna show you how much we love each other. Because we both have to come together and figure out a way of how we're going to get back on top. What are we going to do? You get what I'm saying? If we out there, we homeless, and we ain't got shit, we need to figure out who going to stand on this corner first with the sign. Like, we need to, hey, I'm thinking about marketing ways. Okay, all right, people are more likely to stop for a beautiful woman out there with a sign. So fuck it. Mm-hmm. We're going to be out there doing it. Like, you got to be able to finesse with what you have. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not going to say, like, okay, she can't have no money at all, because I ain't into building bitches. I'm not into, I will help. We can build together, but I'm not going to build you to an extent. You get what I'm saying? Because I want to know what you can bring to the table as well.
I've always felt like in a relationship.
Now, what if you build her to be able to bring to the table?
That's what I said. I can build with you.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Because I understand, like, like as a help me, you have to be what the other person lacks. And vice versa. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
can work that way.
Like, I'm going to be real. I'm not that good in the kitchen. I can make survival meals where as though your ass can get through the next day. But I ain't cooking for the week. That shit ain't going to happen. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's just not the skill set that I've learned. Now, I'm not saying I'm not working on it, but I know what I'm really good at as far as being a male person. I'm not saying I'm not coachable. I can't learn things or, I can't try anything at least once. But I know what my strong suits are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I just can't be with another shit that like a microwave as much as I do. Like, real shit. I don't want radiation. We both can't go to chemo together. So what I'm saying is, like, you have to be my helpmeet and pick up some of the areas where I lack, and I'll do the same thing for you. Like, if I meet a woman that doesn't like to clean, I love to clean. I don't do no paper. Matter of fact, shit.
Let's.
I was about to go in on this one.
Hold up, before you go in.
Everybody say you can't paper plate.
Let's say, okay, she is a microwave chick. But she wants to learn to cook and clean and do all these other things.
Then what the fuck are we doing? Because I can't teach you. What are we doing?
She needs. Wait a minute. What if she takes it? Wait, hold up.
Graduate to learn how to cook for me.
What if a woman that really cares about you knows that you like cooking, but wants to take it upon herself to invest into classes to teach her to cook for you?
This is the thing. A woman to be with me has to match my hustle. Like, if that's one of her hustle and that's something that she's dedicated and focused her mind on to doing it, I'm all for the betterment of self.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So,
right.
But at the same,
you can't just nix her and say, "Oh, because you don't know how to cook." That's not, you know what I mean.
I'm not just saying I'm like next to her because she don't know how to cook. Because that might be something that we might struggle in. Like, we're not going to match equally on everything, and we're not going to be completely opposite on everything. You know, but that all comes along with when you meet somebody, you have to determine what things you're willing to accept and what things you can like. I don't really know about all that, whatever. Like, it's really going to take a real, like, you have to get past the face value to see the characteristics and the traits that a person possesses in order for you to understand how can I really build with this person? How can we take this to the next level? So I'm not just going to completely next the chick because she can't cook. But if she do cook, she better not paper plate my shit because I don't do that. Like,
but she can't afford it, though.
Afford what? What are you talking about?
We talking about between love
and
money.
What homeless person you know out there cooking?
We talking about between love and money.
Can't afford plates, like regular plates. What if all she can do is get like paper plates right now. And styrofoam plates? What if that's all she can afford?
But you love her.
Yeah, like what, I mean, you want to tell her you better not put no. You know what I mean? Like, what if that's all she got?
You love her, so it don't matter.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, none of that stuff, honestly speaking, to me, none of that stuff matters. I'm going to be honest. As long as you treat me with the respect that I give to you and you love me just as much as I love you and we love on the same level, then I don't have any issues. I don't think money doesn't matter to me when it comes to relationships. It doesn't. You can have all the money in the world and treat me like crap. You can. Right. You can have all the money in the world and then I still feel lonely. I feel like I'm the only person in the relationship. Mm-hmm. But then you can also be broke, but I feel like I just got the best love in the world. You know what I mean? Like, Go ahead, Troy.
What? I just looked. All right, let me get into these comments. I'm going to just go through all of them real quick because they all like one-liners. David said there has to be a balance between the two. Juan says, nope, I can't love anybody. I need money to survive. Dana said, love is most important. Money is relevant. Juan said, I can't teach her. David said, that goes back to old girl not listening. That's for you, Shaw. Dana says, right, match my hustle. Preach. Karen says, if you got hustle in your heart, we can always get money. Love over everything. And my man Akil, shout out to Akil, my man Tina, my mentor. Love is a word that describes an emotion that you have for something. Adjectives and an adjective only. My man, bars. Kiara says, then it ain't meant to be. Juan said, Troy gonna buy the real plates. Oh, hell yeah. Shit, niggas, no, I would scrape that shit up. Like, I'm serious because I am a man who loves to clean. I can't cook. Like, and this was something, when I lost my job, the very first day my oldest son was born, I lost my job, right? So at the time, like, man, I was young. At the time, when my oldest son was born, I didn't really have anything to bring to the table. So I had to humble myself. I always told myself I will never work at a McDonald's. But when you're in desperate times, you find yourself doing things because of you have to really put your pride aside. So I worked at McDonald's. But for 3 months prior to that, I was making $20 a day. $20 a day, not a month. I mean, not a month. Not an hour, $20 a day. Walking the highway, collecting trash off the side of the road for $20 a day. You get what I'm saying? So, right. And if it rained, then we didn't get paid because we couldn't work. But with that being said, it was like, damn, God, bring it back. I just lost my thought. But anyway, like, it goes back to, you know, having. No, anyway.
Oh my gosh! See, I told y'all he on those meds, y'all. He's on meds today.
No, I was really going somewhere, but I'm mad that I lost my thought though. I'm mad I lost my thought. We was talking about. Hold on, I gotta read.
We were talking about paper plates. Wait. You liking to clean?
Oh yeah, I love to clean. So I lost my job. So when that $20 a day was going towards Pampers or going towards Similac. Similac was like $16 a can. So that left me with a can of milk and a $4 bus pass every single day. You get what I'm saying? So, like, when I was staying at my mother-in-law's house at the time, like, I didn't have anything financially to bring to the table to contribute to the electricity that I'm using to charge my phone or the water that I'm using to wash up and do things like that. So, for my trade-off was you will come home and you wouldn't have to worry about your house being messy.
Right.
Every room was clean, whether I was in there or not. Your mom's room, your sister's room, your room, the living room, the trash was taken out, the dishes was done, all of that. Right. Like, I don't use dishwashers. I like to actually get there because dishwashers,
they don't really clean everything.
I need to hear that squeaky on the plate.
Yeah, sometimes you get something out the dishwasher, you still see a little morsel of food. It's like, ew, like, now I got to wash all these dishes.
You wipe the dishes down before you put them dishwasher, right?
I'm sorry, I lost my thought.
No, but what's the purpose of a dishwasher if you're going to wash your dishes before putting them in the dishwasher? What's the purpose? That's more water wasted. Why don't you just fill the sink up with water, put a little tiny droplet of bleach, put some detergent in it, and wash your dishes.
As far as what?
Washing dishes.
Nah, it really doesn't work like that. When you're a professional dishwasher, it doesn't happen like that. Like, no.
That's how I do it at home.
If you
I don't know about
detergent
anybody
in the
else.
sink long enough inside of a bowl of water where you suds, it's not gonna be as suddy.
It needs to be suddy.
But
what
I'm saying is, nobody's gonna have the bubbles are not gonna maintain throughout the entire day.
Right.
So if you put a little bit of dish detergent in a bowl,
I'm talking about just washing dishes, like after you've cooked and you put everything in the sink. I'm talking about that. Say it again.
I wash as I go. I ain't got time for shit to pile up.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Every time
I'm just saying, like you're not getting what I'm saying. Never mind. Go ahead, Troy. I'm just saying, like, if you're done cooking and everyone's done with their plates, you cook it. You not cook. You wash everything all at one time and put everything away all at one time. That's how I do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
that's a good one. Kill said cleaning was the responsibility. Doing the cleaning is the action. The feeling is the love, or how you wanted her to fit, or how you wanted her to feel after you clean. Bars. All that ties in hand. They said Shaw is a paper plate type of girl. Bars.
That's incorrect. That's actually incorrect. My grandparents never used them. My dad never used them, so I don't know anything.
Dishwashers?
No, I don't. I just sat here and said that I wash dishes by hand.
Byron is that? I don't know what Byron's at. But yeah, man, like you gotta. The overall thing is when it comes down to love and money, you know, if you love me as much and we don't have money, then I'm pretty sure we're both blessed with the knowledge and the know-how and the go-getterism. I just made
go-getterism.
The go-getterism to go get that. You get what I'm saying? I don't care how little the bag is. Every bag is worth being secured. You get what I'm saying? And we're going to celebrate each small accomplishment until we get to the major goal. That's how you really capitalize in your relationship. Like, we have to build, like, it's not going to happen overnight. We're both not going to be pushing Mercedes-Benzes overnight or whatever. So if that's the case, if we got a fucking Honda Odyssey and we riding around with the back row missing and shit because we only had enough money to afford a 3-seater, you get what I'm saying? Like, then so be it. But we're going to make the best of what we have. And that goes back to when my pastor said something on our live last night. Being thankful. See, a lot of times we become bitter because we're not thankful for where we are, what we have.
That's
we're
true.
only bitter because when we see other people progressing, we feel like God has skipped us on a blessing. You get what I'm saying? So instead of being bitter about it, get better about it. You have to look at where you are and appreciate what you have. Understand what it's not the end all to be all or what you have or where you are in your career, money wise. We all can look at our paycheck and say, I could use a couple more dollars per hour. You get what I'm
There's
saying?
somebody who doesn't even get a paycheck.
Right, and there's people who don't get a paycheck. You know, we all can say, damn, you know, my car a piece of shit. But it's people out there, you know, who shit just broke down on the side of the road.
I don't
and now
even have
you
a
out here
car.
with a flag on the side of the highway.
You know the thing I always tell people when they get into those mindsets, I always ask them, like, if you look at your life right now, the way it is, and you are the richest person in the world, would you still feel the same way?
You said if I look at my life.
Let's say the way your life is right now, let's say nobody else doing better than you right now. Where you are right now, that's the top. Like, you're the richest person in the world. Would you still feel that same way that you feel now?
Yeah, because one, I remember not having shit. I don't give
Anybody,
anybody.
no, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, people like they look at their life like, okay, I'm depressed. I'm not doing what Troy's doing. I'm not doing what Shaw's doing. I'm sitting here. I gotta do this. I got this going on. I got that going on. You know, they always look at the person above them.
Don't get it twisted. I don't care how much I've elevated where people look at me online and say, oh, he got a radio show. He does music. He's working on his clothing line. He's working on his book. Now, I don't care how many accomplishments I have.
Right.
Me personally, knowing who I am and where I want to be, looking back at where I came from, I will never look at it and say, what was the last part you said?
I'm not saying for you. I'm just saying that's how people looking in general. I tell people, like, you know, if you stop worrying about what others have doing better than you and just take that and make it a goal.
But it's also perception, because somebody can look at you and think that you got everything and you may feel like you don't have enough. Some people may be looking up, but then I realize it's something above you. They're not looking that far up. So it's more so the perception. It's how people view life. It's their reality versus what they see you doing. So they may feel like, man, I ain't got a radio show. I don't got a job. I ain't got kids. I ain't got a wifey. You know what I mean? But they may be looking at you, and that's your average. You may feel like you could do better for yourself. Again, it's perspective. It's always perception. Always.
Man,
you gotta look at the bigger picture.
Like this,
to me,
man.
I feel like nobody's rich if they don't have anybody that loves them. Nobody is rich.
I mean,
If you don't
what is a
have
man
that,
to gain the whole world and still lose his life in the end? Everything is not worth going after.
that's true.
You get what I'm saying? So I don't care how much I elevate on life. If I don't have peace of mind, and I talked about this the other day, peace of mind should be the only goal that we're aiming for. When you have peace of mind, everything that we're aiming for falls underneath. It's not the other way around. Everybody wants love, happiness, riches, and finances. It's so many people who have all of that and still be miserable.
Right.
Robin Williams, to be for an example. Suicide. One of the richest men. You know what I'm saying?
He killed himself?
Yeah.
I didn't know he killed. I knew he died, but
Sure,
I didn't
you
know he
know
killed
Patrick?
himself.
He was living under a rock too. You know that?
Anyways,
I'm just saying.
I didn't know he committed suicide. What happened? Like,
I don't know. He just died by himself. No, I'm saying he died.
I need
by
detail
himself,
on
like,
that.
by
Man,
himself.
a lot.
to all my
That's
viewers,
old, though, Shaw.
if you guys know how it happened, just drop your comments below because I was already distraught.
A lot
When
of
I
them-
found
a lot
out
of them
Robin
will tell
Williams
you that,
died, I
though,
was
like,
upset.
when they don't-
I didn't know it was suicide. I never knew it was suicide.
And it's not even about love, like with most of these celebrities. It's about that, like he said, peace of mind and happiness. Like if you don't have that all around peace of mind and happiness, you can have all
They
the
said
money
cut
in the
y'all
world.
mic off.
Why are your viewers hating so
They're
hard?
not hating. Viewers, if y'all not hating, please drop this emoji right
Why
here.
y'all
We need
hating
to
on me?
show
What
the
did I
love.
do to y'all?
No, they're not hating.
What are
But
they
no,
doing?
On some real shit, like back to what I was saying, like if you don't chase after peace of mind, you will never have whatever it is that you want. And I don't want to get biblical, and I don't want to get spiritual, but I'm gonna just call it for what it is.
It is what it is.
God is love. God is peace. It says, "Seek Him first, His kingdom and all His righteousness, and everything that you ask of will be given unto you." You get what I'm saying? So when you seek after His peace will become your peace. So when you seek after those things, when you seek a peace of mind, you're not worried about love. You're not worried about happiness. You're not worried about all those things because in your mind you still have your sanity. You still can function. You know why we operate mostly, like for me, I operate better at night, in the middle of the night, 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, when everybody's asleep, when it's all quiet, because I can hear myself. That's my peace right there.
Right.
That's sad.
It gives you what?
It is?
No, it's sad for me because I don't even know when I operate the best. I don't because my
But
life
see,
is
and
always
you have to
running.
seek after your
It's
peace of
always
mind.
running. It's never a stopping moment because the moment I wake up, I go straight to work. I'm rushing to work.
Well, see,
I go to work
I'm
all day. I don't have a moment to chill. When I go home, I'm going straight into mommy mode, and then I go to bed. Like I don't ever have a time to really just work on myself. I really don't have the time to actually have peace of mind.
And that's why I learned because I'm that same as that way. Like I didn't really get my complete. Like I have my moments when I'm driving. Like in the midst of my commutes, that's my peace of mind for one, because I like driving for one, and like, especially when in the car by myself, I drop my radio off.
I drive in silence.
Yeah, I don't turn my radio on most of the time. Only time I play my radio is in the morning. That's it.
I cut my radio off because I like to hear myself fart on the way home. Like
That's
just
not
me.
why I cut my radio off, but okay.
But no.
Troy, your farts. I want you to
Hold up.
understand
Wait.
that your farts smell like death and dishonor.
Have you ever farted in the car and like almost
Say
fainted?
no.
Your farts smell like
Disregard
death
that, y'all.
and
Just play.
dishonor.
That's like suicide.
It is. It is. You try to kill us every time.
'Cause
Like
you know your fart is actually carbon dioxide,
Yeah,
right?
we not here.
It
talking
is.
about that. But anyway,
You're trying to kill yourself.
but nah.
Do we need to talk, buddy?
But no, on some real shit,
You okay?
man. You know that's what we.
I'm here for you.
man.
It's like,
You know, but
'cause you wanna
Pandora
talk.
Jazz. You get what I'm saying?
I'm your
Pandora
friend.
Jazz.
I really care.
Cheyenne says she loves to
We
go
can
out
wait
in
till we off
nature
the air so we can
and
talk.
just
We
be
wanna talk.
one with nature. Akil, is that a jazz Pandora jazz station? But Shaw, my advice to you, be honest, like because like I everything doesn't go right now every day, like, but my advice to you is
I didn't ask for your advice.
yo, I really was about to get deep on some real shit. Did y'all not?
Did she cut you deep though when she said that? Like,
Yo, you know
I
what?
caught you off guard.
Fuck your peace of
go
mind.
ahead, say out.
No,
I really was about
no.
to-
Listen, Troy. Honestly, go ahead because I was just being like, wait a minute. I
I
asked.
really was about to give you some.
Go
real-
ahead. Go ahead. I'm listening.
No.
Go ahead, Troy. Seriously. I thought
Can
we
y'all
were
drop this
friends.
emoji?
I thought we
She
were
blocked that
friends,
blessing.
Troy. I thought we were
She
friends.
blocked that blessing. Can y'all drop that for me?
You gotta work on making that time. Cause that's what I did. When I come in here, do my little weekend work, whatever, during the week.
Shut me
This
all
is my
the way
peace of mind.
I did not. Go ahead,
You
Troy.
about to make her cry?
Yeah, for real. I'm gonna cry. You want me to cry?
I'm just
I'm
gonna
a-
fart in her seat.
Oh, see, you
Nah.
know
And
what?
stick to the back of your pants, so when you walk around, everybody think it's you.
That's not
But
very
nah.
nice.
No, real talk. Like bringing it back on a serious note. Yo, they really dropping emoji.
Anyway,
but no, what I was gonna say is, y'all, if my live fade out, I'm letting y'all know I'm gonna go live on the iPad. I'm just giving y'all what's the name. My man David said she is hard headed. I thought I said her straight last time I called that. LOL. But no, what I was gonna say was on some real talk, Sean. Like, my encouragement to you is like you really have to seek after where you can function. Like, don't get so caught up in the everyday of life, because life will pass you by. Life doesn't stop. You will be stuck in place, and life will continue to go on. You have to seek after what calms your mind, what soothes your soul. If, for example, like you could find peace in self-meditation, for example, like taking a bubble bath with candles, and just actually shutting off the outside world, cutting the phone off. And if you do got your phone on, just put it on a state. Don't scroll, but just put it on something that soothes your mind. Sometimes you need sounds and certain feelings to soothe what's going on inside of you. Crash. Shut up.
No, I'm dead serious. Like,
I wasn't done.
Oh, my bad, but I'm dead serious. Like, you need a hobby. Like, something you really like doing.
There are a lot of things I like doing, but go into what it is. I was going along with what Troy said, because Troy said, I do like taking baths.
Like that bubble bath part.
I know, I do like
trying
that.
To get your noodle popping.
No, seriously, that's what I like. Like, I like to relax in that manner. I like to turn off the lights, put the candles around, take a bubble bath, and sip a little wine. Like, I like doing that. That's my favorite thing to do if I'm stressed out.
Aromatherapy candles, not birthday candles all around the room and shit.
I'm not going to say nothing. I'm not going to make any comments.
See, you fucked up my serious moment. I had to fuck up yours. Walking around a bunch of 5, 13.
It's not very nice, Troy.
All around the room and shit.
It's not very nice.
But I'm just saying, no, real talk. You got to find some things that really meditate your mind, though, Sean. Like on some real stuff. No, on some real stuff. We bring in. Find some things that really meditate your mind, because you won't be able to function if you're no good to you. You can't function for other people if you're no good to you. You get what I'm saying? Like, a lot of times as friends and as a Libra, being unlike Libra, we like to listen to other people, and we feel like we want to solve everybody else's emotions, their problems. We have solutions for everything, but you can't think. You can't think for somebody else if you can't think for yourself. If you doesn't know what brings it in for you. Like, you have to read. You have to read. You have to get back into your personal development. Affirmations. I am somebody. I am great. I am an awesome mother.
I do know about affirmations.
Do that daily. Put the sticky notes on your ceiling above your bed. When you wake up, that need to be the first thing you read. When you go in the bathroom, brush your teeth, you need to read these things and say these things to you every single day until you can walk and see it. You have to be able to see it. You got to see it before you actually see it.
Okay,
you get what I'm
Pastor
saying?
Troy.
I'm just saying, you have to see it before you
preach.
actually see it. See it in your mind. Believe it in your heart. See it in your heart. Then you have to walk in the actual actions to make it a belief until it's your reality.
Amen, amen.
Thank you, Shai.
You're welcome. Thank you for that. I needed that.
In, man.
I think that message for everybody.
It is. That's why we're on No Sugar Radio. We're reaching out to everyone, and each of us, even though we're on a show, even though, things may seem put together, but each and every one is, we're learning from everybody else. We're going through everything that you're going through. Everybody is still experiencing the same things. Like, it's life. It's life.
Speaking on that, Shaw, I want you to go into this next topic because it came from your end when it comes to relationship accountability.
Okay. So one of my viewers actually posted. Of course, this is Viewer's Choice episode, so we wanted to bring this up from a homegirl, Alex. If you tuning in, what's up, girl? I miss you. See you soon. When people don't take responsibility for failed relationships, when people are quick to blame the other person, for a relationship failing, such as like, okay, some, girl talks to this guy and he's like, yo, yeah, it was over. Like, my ex, she's crazy. She's crazy. Mm-hmm. Or is she really crazy? And he's making it seem like she's crazy because he messed up and he doesn't want to show that. What do you guys think on that? Do you think people should take more responsibility for the ending of relationships? Or do you think that, it should be complete blame, like completely blame the other person. Oh, well, she did this, that, and the third to me. So, yeah, this is it. No, I think both sides. Both of y'all had a hand into why things failed. But that's just my opinion.
Be honest with yourself for the most part before anything else. Because if you don't believe in your mind that you've done wrong, then you're not going to believe it. And I actually I read something a while back because they was actually speaking about Scarface. Like they said something about people, I guess I can't remember how exactly it went. But anyway, like I said before, like you gotta pretty much be honest with yourself and really step back and look at the situation and admit when were you wrong You know what I mean? Because everybody's about pointing fingers. Nobody wants to point at themselves. I tell people all the time, if you can't criticize yourself, then how can you stand criticism from the world?
That's true. That's true.
That's a good question.
What do you think, Troy?
If you can't criticize yourself, how can you stand criticism for the rest of the world?
But that wasn't really that was like my comment, but that wasn't the actual question though. But
okay.
The topic is people who don't take, or people who are not accountable for the failure of a relationship. People who don't take responsibility, because I think, again, responsibility goes on both ends. It's not just the woman, it's not just the man or a woman. You know, it could be either or.
Mm-hmm. Right. Another thing I want to say too, and a lot of people gotta realize, especially the ones that always, I see this a lot, especially on social media. Why is it I always find this person? Or why am I always going through this? At that point, you as an individual really need to sit the fuck down and analyze yourself. So stop pointing fingers and analyze yourself.
Listen to this. Khaleesi Black said, if it's not meant to be, don't blame anyone in the relationship. Just realize it's not meant to be. Learn from the mistakes and remember, karma is real. It very much is real.
Right. But my thing is this though, right? Mm-hmm. When do you know it's really not meant to be? Because some people really don't analyze. They just say, okay, well, we're not getting along.
It's not meant to be when you actually try. When you're when you're both trying to fix the relationship and there is no solution, you both find that both of you have different views as to what happiness is, and y'all can't give it to each other. Mm-hmm. That's when it's not meant to be. Mm-hmm. Or Khaleesi, you can drop in, the comments with your version of what, what it's not meant to be. What does that mean to you?
Right, because like I said, some people they instantly go to, oh well, we argue all the time, or we're doing this, or he not doing what I want him to do, and she's not doing what I want her to do, and it instantly goes to, well, it's not meant to be.
But then again, okay, so if you're continuously trying to fix something, right, and you actually need that other person to help you, and that person doesn't give you the same energy as you do to fix it because they don't agree with you, then that it's not meant to be, because you're not compatible in the same view when it comes to relationships.
Yeah, of course, when I know, yeah.
So then that's, to me, when I know it's not meant to be, that's when it's not meant to be. If you're not having this, if you don't have the same energy that I do to fix it, and it's not getting fixed, and there's no progress, then it's not meant to be, because you don't want it like I want it. We're not on the same page.
Right.
That's my perspective on that.
That's the truth.
You gotta be on the same page.
Right. At least come to a point where it's understanding. Like even like, me and my wife, sometimes we don't agree all the time, but at the end of the day, it's about understanding.
Right.
And I do sometimes where it's okay, she's a certain way about certain things, and I'm willing to adjust.
That's right.
To accommodate for it. When the things I'm not willing to adjust, I let her know, like, look, I can't. So either you can accept it, or we're going to say it's not meant to be.
Khaleesi also says, when the other person isn't bringing out the best in you, once you communicate your needs and your partner only brings... Oh, excuse me, y'all.
What the hell did you just do?
Once you communicate your needs and your partner only brings you down, it's time to go. If you're not bringing out the best of the other person, this is what she's saying, then it's no purpose. If you're only finding yourself down or feeling bad about what you did and this person isn't actually helping you becoming better, then it's no purpose in continuing.
I kind of agree. I'm the type, like, it's just like this statement is, as far as, what she posted about accountability. I hold myself accountable for everything. So there is no point in my relationship where I will look at anybody and say, well, I need you to do this for me. If I can't get it from you, I'll do it myself. Now, if I'm in a situation where what you're doing is bringing me down, that's different.
Yeah. If it's just once you communicate your needs and your partner only brings you down, time to go. Like if it's like a woman continuously telling you, I don't like when you talk to me like this, or I don't like how you, grab me up when we're arguing, and that's how she feels, and you're telling her you overthinking it, or you telling her you just crazy, you acting crazy, then you're bringing her down. You're not respecting her feelings. Exactly. That's bringing her down. Like she doesn't feel like she could trust you because you're not able, or you're not willing to actually compromise and fix that. You know what I mean? And I don't think there should ever be a compromise. To me, I think in relationships, I don't think there should be I don't think you should ever compromise, because if you're compatible with someone, there shouldn't be any compromise. That's just me, though. That's just me. If you're compatible, there shouldn't be any compromise.
But see, that's the thing. Everybody's not really compatible, and like I said before, like relationships work based off of communication and coming to that understanding. Then after that, it's about, you decide, okay, I'm willing to adjust.
Is it compromising or sacrificing? Which one?
It's kind of the same thing, depending on what you consider sacrificing.
I think sacrifice is a one-sided thing. Sacrificing something is definitely one-sided. Compromising is like, damn, I really don't want to do this. Like, now you're unhappy because you want to do something to make that person happy. I get that. Yeah, I mean, does that mean that you're compromising for your kid? Because I'm pretty sure you don't want to clean up shit. You don't want to do it, but you know it's going to make him clean. Like, is that compromising right there? Like, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not you compromising. You're sacrificing. You're giving your all to this person. You're giving your all to that person. So it's just, I don't know.
I think, to me, compromise and sacrifice is they're kind of like almost hand in hand in a sense, because when it comes to my son and shitting, that's my responsibility as a father.
Exactly.
There is
right.
no compromising.
So
with that.
are you saying that it's really a responsibility in a relationship
now
to
if
fix
it's like, hey, babe, I need you to stay off the show today so you can change the baby's diaper, then it's like, okay, well, babe, that's my show. I got, money in that.
That's
like,
right there. That's okay.
That can be like, okay, let me sacrifice this one day. Let me
okay.
compromise with her to make this one day possible so I can wipe some ass real quick.
You said what?
Wipe my son's ass real quick. Because I don't like poop.
Drop your comments below.
I'm not a
What's the
poop
difference
person.
between compromising and sacrificing? Which one? What's the difference? What do you think, Troy?
I think. No, I'm going to let you speak. Go ahead.
What's the difference between compromising and sacrificing in a relationship, period?
What is the difference between compromising and sacrificing in a relationship?
Mm-hmm.
Compromising means to do something that I feel, all right, to compromise in a relationship, you have to set aside your own personal wants.
Mm-hmm.
Your own personal wants.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? In a relationship, you set aside your own personal wants to meet the other person halfway. You have to understand that. When you're compromising in a relationship, it's not about you. Mm-hmm. That's compromising in a relationship. Sacrificing in a relationship is giving up.
Hey, Mama English.
I would say giving up
Miss
a need.
You. Hey. Sorry, y'all.
Giving up something very detrimental for the betterment of something else. Mm-hmm. That's what I feel. So compromising in a relationship would be giving up your wants, for the betterment of the other person. Sacrificing would be giving up your wants or needs, for the overall achievement of something else. I get it. If I'm wording that properly,
I get it.
You get what I'm saying? Like, so
that's actually what I was about to say. Like,
I don't know if y'all just tuned in, but the question was, what was the question again?
The original one?
What's the difference of compromising in a relationship or sacrificing in a relationship? What's the difference between compromising?
So Khaleesi just dropped her comment again. Baby? She says sacrificing is one-sided and compromising is an unspoken agreement to meet the other one's needs.
Right. I agree.
I agree with that as well.
I agree. But like I said, when you compromise, you're coming together. You have to understand that in a relationship, when you compromise, it's not about you. But sacrifice means like, okay, like, babe, like, this is, it's bigger than us. Mm-hmm. Yo, my life don't want to be great. Please. My life don't want to be great. But it's for the betterment of us. It has to be for us.
Mm-hmm.
Right. It has to be for us.
Are you speaking the compromising part of it? It has to be a collective thing, or
yeah, because when you compromise, it's not just,
it's an agreement. Like Khaleesi said, it's basically you're saying, okay, well, I understand why this is needed. I don't want to do it. I understand it, and it's going to be better for the both of us. Where sacrificing is, you're really just making another person happy. That's it. You're just letting it go. It's not that the person agreed. It's not like you agreed, but you're just going to do it just because you want to make them happy.
And to me, like I said, that's why I look at it as being a sacrifice, because you're doing something. Granted, it's going to overall work for the relationship, but generally it's just something to make them happy. And that's why I call it, in a sense, a sacrifice. Like, especially if I feel like, okay, I'm losing out on something that I like to do or something I'm really, I guess, so used to. I'm not trying to change that, but at the same time, it's for the benefit of a relationship. I'm willing to sacrifice this to make this work. Mm. Now, to me, compromise more is like, okay, I don't know. I don't want to try that. I guess I can. Maybe. I ain't never did it before. That's to me like more like compromising.
But I think in a relationship, the other person would be, I mean, like I said, a sacrifice to me is a big picture. Like sacrificing is for the bigger picture of the relationship. Compromising is, I guess, it's for the other person. You get what I'm saying? Like, for example, let's just break it down into examples. If my lady likes to do sip and paint or something like that or whatever, or some things that really grinds my gears, like going to the mall with a woman. I'm just be real. I hate it. I hate this shit.
You hate going to the mall with a woman?
Yeah, like women take so much.
We go into
longer.
every store. We got to look through all the
that's
selections.
That's just my personal thing. But
I don't have them problems.
A woman, you know, a woman, she might want me to just tag along and do some things outside of my comfort zone. She just might don't want to go by herself, and she might just want me to hang along, you know, tag along with her, and that will mean everything to her that I'm spending quality time with her doing something that she likes to do. I'm not complaining about it. You know, I'm not sitting there like, damn, you know, how much longer you gonna be? You just gotta put up and shut up in that situation and just really take it for what it is. Like, hey, end of the day, all she wants is your time.
To me, that's compromising.
That's compromising.
Right.
But sacrificing, it might be like, all right, babe, like, look, you know, like, shit, like, I know we making a whole bunch of extra money. We might, budget some things, cut back on some stuff, because if we really want to do this, if we want to, you know, like, we can live in an apartment, making bread, but we live in an apartment.
Or, I'm sorry, go ahead.
So we could be living in an apartment, we're making bread, like enough money to pay our bills and carry over and do something. We might have to cut back on our lifestyle just to be able to put that money aside to get the house that we want. Right. That's a sacrifice. Right. You get what I'm saying? For the betterment of the relationship in its entirety. So, I mean, that's what I would say.
I totally agree.
Descriptions I can give you.
I totally agree. That's actually how I look at it. I just couldn't word it right.
It's cool on the scent paint, but we going shopping. Yeah. What was that? That was a very good difference.
But look, back on this other topic we originally talked about, you know, as far as like the accountability in a relationship that failed, how do you feel about that?
What was the topic?
Being accountable for a failed relationship. Some people feel like they don't need to take responsibility for failed relationships. Do you feel like they should? Look, depends on the situation, honestly.
Not every, emphasize on every, not every relationship fails off of just one person.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, for me, like, you know, I'm not the perfect man. You know, I can admit I've cheated before. You know, I probably done some things that made my lady feel like there was competition, or I made my lady feel like she wasn't first in my life. Like, I've been there before. So when you look at it, every reaction comes from an initial action. You get what I'm saying? People react to certain things. That goes along with the communication barrier. Like, if I'm doing something that you don't like, I would allow for you to pull me to the side. Don't allow for me to make the mistake. Then you know, ask me to correct it. Right. I ask for you to be upfront about some things that you don't like, because I don't want to unknowingly do it, and now, you know, the vibe is off because I did something that you didn't like because it wasn't initially communicated.
And you didn't want to speak up on it.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? So, like, you know, when I look back at certain situations, I'm like, damn, you know what? I was a flirter. I flirted real heavy. So I could have made a woman feel uncomfortable and made her feel like, well, damn, like, you flirting with all these other people. Why are you looking at me? You know, why am I here? What am I here for? And made her feel uncomfortable to make her self-esteem drop. But it was
her self-esteem should never drop from that, though.
It shouldn't, but you get what I'm saying? Like,
from a man that she loves or wants to be with. That can actually give her insecurities.
Right, because I could have been giving validation to other women and not putting it into where my time is supposed to be spent. You get what I'm saying? So, like, as a man or as a woman, you have to take ownership. Like, if one person is constantly, this is the sign right here that we always miss. If you get in an argument with a person that's always about the same exact thing, you need to nip that. That's a sign right there. That's a red flag that we keep overlooking. We keep skating around it. You get what I'm saying? That's a red flag that we have to look at. So if she's saying, like, you know, you stay out too much. And I'm like, baby, like, you know, I'm out here grinding. As a man, I need to correct that. I need to be like, all right, cool. All right, babe. So as communication right now, weekends, I'm no longer staying out late, whatever, you know, out. These are the certain days that I'm really going to, you know, put that extra time in.
Why don't you spend that time with her instead of going out?
But it's not. I'm not saying just going out. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I don't go out. When I go out, I'm getting old. I don't be out all night. You get what I'm saying? Like, so when I go out, I chill. I have my fun time. But the majority of my time is spent in grind mode. You get what I'm saying? So, like, if the grind takes away from my lady, okay, I'm not going to stop the grind. But I can better, you know, communicate. Okay, babe. On these days, on this is what I'm doing or whatever. That way, you have to make time for her, because people make time for the things that they want. People make time for the things that they want. You know, and if we miss those signs, then like it's something wrong with you. But me, for any of my failed relationships, I take full accountability for anything that I've ever done.
That's where we were getting to.
Right.
That's where we were getting to. Are you accountable?
I'm waiting.
See, I could have got to that point further along, but you asked questions in between.
I think no matter in any case, anybody should take responsibility for a failed relationship, even if it means that things didn't work out. I mean, on my side, that means I'm not compatible for you. I am who I am. You are who you are, and it just didn't work. You're still taking it. You're still being accountable for it failing. It's not like you're just letting that person be to blame. You know what I mean? Like, it's always a reason as to why something does not work. It's always a reason.
Right.
Like, okay, let's say there was a friendship and it continued to be a friendship, and then somebody did something that was unspeakable. Somebody just went off and did whatever they wanted to do. Yes, you guys have already agreed that it's only a friendship, but you also already agreed that you might have wanted to move forward into something else, but the respect wasn't there. But then you also gotta, like, on my part, I also gotta be accountable for not actually taking initiative to leave when I felt like that was a red flag. A woman needs to understand that when there's a red flag, you need to go. There shouldn't be any lingering. If that man does not want to fix it, there should be no lingering at all.
And when it comes to accountability, I'm the type of person, I look at it deeper than just, taking accountability for where I was wrong. Like, initially wrong. Like, when I have, like, an issue in my relationship, what I actually do is I look back at it and think about what could I have done to avoid the whole situation, period. I don't care.
But you really can't avoid everything.
No, I'm not saying, but it's still, like, to me, it's healthy to actually think about it because a lot of people don't do that.
That's true.
Let's say, for example, I'm in a car with my wife, whatever, we get into an argument, whatever. But let's say, like, she initiated the argument. But along the line, it could have been something small that I did, like I probably didn't open the door or didn't pay attention to whatever, that I missed.
You got to think back.
But to me, I'm thinking, like, okay, you argument at me for no reason. Like, you keep egging on the conversation, making things worse.
You see, and this
so
is
of course
why
some people gonna sit there and keep, she did it, she started.
That's why I love my man, because when I start an argument, he's always quick to think about it. He's quick to think about, okay, so why do you feel like this, Shar? Let's talk about it. Oh, this is why. Because this, that, and the third happened. Is that why it is? It's like, how did you know? It's like, no, because I know you. You will take something this small and make it this big. And he knows me well enough. He knows, like, you got to be, like we said before, you got to know that person well enough. Like,
my question is this, though. For the ones that you know well enough, but they feel like, how can I put it? They know that you know, but they're going to be in denial.
What do you mean?
Let's say, okay, like, for example, let's say you're the type person, I say, okay, like how it was last go, the guy said, you don't listen. Just saying, the guy said, you don't listen.
He's right, I don't. Mind, he was right,
let's say in your mind, you know that you don't listen, but you're not willing to admit that.
Okay.
But go ahead. Right in his mind.
If I was one that would not admit that I don't listen, right?
So how do you feel about people that do that though? Like,
who are in denial about their issues? Right. You gotta leave. You gotta leave because it's like that person is not. But you gotta look at yourself. If somebody is repeatedly telling you that something is not right, you have to look at yourself. Even if it's more than one person telling you something is not right.
Well, my thing is this: is it in denial being the fact they know it, but they're not admitting it to you?
I agree. It helps to reverse roles and put yourself in the other person's shoes. It's hard to do that, but sometimes it's necessary. That's absolutely correct. I agree.
Let me get into these comments. Akil said, this is what I do. If you don't like it, you have to find someone that don't. That's simple, especially if it's particularly part of my well-being. David said, if the grind time bothers her, then she needs someone who grinds less. I respect those answers. Tamika, I think her comment was back to what I said. Thank you. Nip that in the bud, and if not, it's not meant. Time communication is a good thing, which leads to trusting and growth.
Yeah.
Right.
I agree. I agree with those comments. You guys are leaving good comments this episode. I love it.
It's getting juicy.
Yes, it is. Like, oh my gosh, we're going back to the queefing. Here we go.
Hey, we still on the same show.
See, I was on IG Live for that part of this episode. So, all the folks that, are in my family. Yeah.
Oh.
Y'all missed that part of the episode.
Oh, no, it's still here.
I was on IG Live for that one.
It's still here.
He was out of control.
Who was?
Troy was out of control.
Let's keep that clear. Let's keep that clear.
This guy.
So look,
out of control.
I got a question that is like really off topic though.
Okay. It's viewer's choice.
It's viewer's choice, so we're gonna let the viewers. And I'm going, and this is on Spreaker. Shout out to the Snarky of Oz.
Okay.
She had a good comment. She says, "How soon can the person I want to be with make a doctor's appointment and bring their status on STD and HIV?" So
the moment you're having sex with them,
right?
And it's no condoms. When you're having sex with someone with no condoms, that needs to be immediate.
But no, this is no. See,
no,
I get what she's asking, and correct me if I'm wrong, Snarky. No, I just want to make sure I'm saying it right. Mm-hmm. Correct me if I'm wrong. So basically, what she's saying is, how soon in dating somebody or meeting somebody is it to ask, before we go to the next level, can I see your most current STD or HIV test?
It depends on how comfortable they are. If they both have that understanding of where they want to go with it, if they know they're going to end up having sex, then it depends. I guess to me it depends. I couldn't put a time on that.
As soon as they start talking about raw dogging,
that's true.
Right.
But nobody talks about raw dogging. Nobody just say, "Hey,
you want to know?" But but it goes back to earlier what Cheyenne said. Sex is very natural. It could happen. So I agree. ASAP, yeah. Because you never know when it's gonna happen.
I don't know what kind of situations y'all been in, but I've had situations with females. They say, "Okay, take it off. I don't want to condom."
Huh?
Going wrong. I've had that. Like
so you was just hung by the pussy.
No, it didn't happen. Like I said, when they said that, I said I'm not taking off nothing until we have this conversation about I need some paperwork.
So
let me see your papers.
Like, I don't want to make light.
I straight stop.
I don't want to make light of the situation, but I just be picking apart shit that you say immediately. So you say when she tell you, all right. So basically, you put the condom on, and she say take the condom off. I don't want condom, and you be like, I'm not taking the condom off until we go further. So you still sit there on hard mode with the condom on and had this whole conversation about that?
No.
Huh?
What happens is, this is how it goes.
I told you I had to pick apart what you just said.
This is how it goes down.
Didn't register right.
If I'm in a situation, when I was in them situations,
right,
where a female was like, I don't want you to wear a condom, I don't want the condom, I straight tell them, I'm not taking this condom off. I need to see your papers. Most of them be like, what do you mean? Mm-hmm. You know exactly what I mean. I need to see some. Oh, you don't believe me? You don't trust me?
No,
I need to see some papers.
I don't trust you.
Show me that pussy facts.
I don't.
Pussy facts.
I don't.
I need to see that. And if they don't want to have that conversation, even right there on the spot, I'm gone.
That says something. If they're not really willing to, but honestly,
even if they say, "Well, forget it, just keep it," it rules.
You shouldn't be out here raw dogging kids.
When they act like they don't care about it, that rules no move for me.
Just don't do it. Just wear a condom.
Condoms coming, and basically everything is ASAP.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because people can be living with the STD, HIV virus,
and you'll
show
never
no
know.
signs of it.
Exactly, you'll never know it. You never know it, and you gotta be safe. It's not just about your health; it's about the other person's health. If you care about them enough, then you want to make sure that they're good too. So, even you check it out. Like if somebody were to ask me, "Oh, I need to see your facts. I need to see what you got," I'm gonna be like, "Okay, so let's go do that together." If I'm gonna bring that, you gonna bring yours. You know what I mean? Because it's not just me in this; it's the both of us. We both need to make sure we're in good shape for that. You know what I mean? Like, it's not one-sided. To me, it's not one-sided.
On me like a badge. I'm ready.
I got all my stuff uploaded. My OBGYN, they got us on the app, and all of our results are uploaded. So.
What?
Oh, Khaleesi said, if a man wants to take it off, I close my legs and run. Wow. Khaleesi.
Hold up. Do you run with your legs closed?
Khaleesi, show me them paps. I'm done with her. I'm done.
I want to know that she run with her legs closed.
Listen, I close my legs. She close the legs and get up and leave. It's time to go.
Right.
It's time to go. I don't trust you.
Man,
I don't know you.
There's too much out there to play around with.
If you're coming to me with wanting to know facts, I want to know your facts. We both need to know each other's facts. Period.
Mm-hmm. And a person that just goes in it like, you're crazy.
So what's the next track, Troy? What we going into?
We about to go into your boy HD Mikey featuring Big Cartel, No Hook.
No Hook.
On No Sugar Radio.
No Sugar Radio, y'all. Stay tuned.
Hey, Chicho.
Ayy, rollin' that J, chill out burritos. I got them Franklins, no Kurt. I got your girl trying work. I got them goons on alert. I got your mans on the shirt. One phone call, put your dick in the dirt.
Shout out my bitch, she a class little diva. Black and white nigga, that bitch like a zebra. Every hot nigga must go in the freezer. Bullets taking breaths, leave his ass wheezing.
You see that hoe, she a fan. You see these shoes, they a bang. I don't pick the shoes, I bang at any man. Stay walk with the two like a handyman.
Too official, like a rap with a whistle. Put two beams on his face, he got dimples. These niggas not broke, they be crippled for nickels. Stay stuck to me like a sticker.
I be bidding like a car dealer. I see a Vic, I'm a grave digger. These niggas be lying, we paying pictures. Me and my pimp for the same bitches.
The bigger the gun, watch he lay quicker. Trap out the hallway, fuck a kitchen. Caution wet signs and no dishes. Perfect aim and perfect precision.
Pull a move bad face like I'm from Memphis. My youngest, they wild and reckless like gremlins. Thought it was dropped, but I remissed it. Hey, clumsy hoes, bitch, keep tripping.
These niggas must be deaf, cause I don't think they hear me. I got quarterback shooters that hit the screen.
Flip on me and that bit like a limousine. Pull up with two glitz, I'm a rocket scene. You know my niggas, they play for keys. Go play with your bitch, don't play with me.
I understand I'm a felon, but understand I'm a up on whoever. All about cheddar. Sneak this and we can get the shovel. Only send the shots, fuck a letter. Niggas get the telling paperwork, dropping every letter.
You know I got the bag, hit the same, then I'm changing the water. Pimp me so I need a medal. I put your brains on my shovel. Oh, you got me seeing double. If we see a Vicky in trouble.
Niggas out here, they be devils. I might spend 15, go cop a bezel. Get a deal and might spend in a Tesla. Too many bitches, cartel hustling.
Catch him slipping, turn that boy to a veggie.
Beams everywhere, shit look like belly.
Big cake, nigga, no little Debbie.
Bars booming like the trap was Eddie.
Fresh Aquafina like we broke a leg. 31 in the clip, I feel like Reggie.
If you tryna go swimming, I'm right by the deli.
And I got that thing by my belly.
Taxing my prices, I ain't talking Kelly.
Hold up, cartel, I don't think they ready.
Trap out your house just like a trolley.
Know that I got the bag, no hefty. Okay, pull up, okay.
Real quick. You got me off mute? Yeah. What's good? It's your boy, Mr. Boss Up Young. You gotta turn it down in the station. Crash decided to take a bath and break last minute. But Shaw, you know, we're gonna make the better decision for Crash since he not in here right now. They got him creeping on the scene. Y'all seen with his creeping ass. So we got two topics that we can run with right now, y'all. Russian relate. So 2 out of 3 meaning the best two of us, you know, whatever.
Best two.
Majority on a vote. So Akil said, one, how many times have y'all had unprotected sex? That's a question for everyone to ask. That's one topic we can go off of.
Do I have to ask?
Can I give you the other topic, Craig?
Wait.
Damn. Are men too addicted to women that it blinds their judgment?
I know a few of those.
Vote which topic y'all want to run with.
I think we should run to the man being addicted.
Man being addicted?
Because I can't really speak on the whole unprotected sex topic.
Too many ad-libs on that track. Oh, yeah, it definitely was too many ad-libs on the track. But,
he did his thing, though.
You know that's how they do their thing. Akil B. So you said men being too addicted to blinds the judgment. What you say, Shaw?
I don't know if it's addiction.
Vote which topic, lady. God damn.
What's the first topic? What was it? Wait. What's the first topic?
How many times have you had unprotected sex?
Nope. Next topic.
So you want Shaw, don't want to talk about it?
Nope. Next topic.
The second topic, cool. So, are men too addicted to women that it blinds their judgment?
I don't know, Troy. You tell me.
This goes back to face value. Am I wrong?
Honestly, most men can be.
It goes back to face value, though.
In the beginning.
What you mean in the beginning? It's always the beginning. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
It goes back to face value. For the simple fact that, one, if you are a habitual cheater, you get what I'm saying? You only seeing women for what they have. If you know you got the juice, you feel like you can get every amount of women that you can. You get what I'm saying? You feel like you can get it. Like, no one woman is going to satisfy you. Y'all heard that Jamaican song? We need more wood for the fire.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that is. No one woman is going to satisfy you. You know, so when it says men are being like, and everything that glitters ain't gold. So we look at it and we like, damn, we just said fat ass, full lips, nice titties or whatever, nice complexion. We gonna hit. We don't say, damn, like fat ass. So that's probably where all the germs at. Like we probably. I mean, I'm just saying, like we don't say stuff like that. We just look at the face value. We don't care if she employed, whatever the case may be, how many niggas she got. We just want our shot to shoot. You get what I'm saying? So it goes back to face value. It ain't all that getting to know you, all that. It's if you are a habitual cheater, your judgment can be blinded because a girl know how to do certain things. You know, we said, you know, how women can be conniving sometimes, and this is not to disrespect or throw shade to any woman, but when we watch movies, women know how to seduce a man to make him believe like she's really into him, and we fall for it. We fall for the bait, and we get set up. Right?
I'm sorry. What?
What the fuck, Shaw? No,
no.
Wait till my book come out, Shaw.
I need you to explain that. Give me an example of that. How does a woman do that? I've never seen that. Like, how does a woman
never seen women seduce a man
to make him think that? Why? What's the purpose of that in real life? Does that really happen?
Yeah, it does. I'm gonna put it like this: in most men's world, pussy is power.
Woo! God damn.
And that kind of goes.
So not only is she wasting his time, but she's wasting her own time. That's some dumb ass stuff.
It depends.
That is dumb as I don't know what.
Cool. She might have a hidden agenda.
You wasting your own time. You sitting there making this man feel a certain way.
The power of pussy. Okay. Are you
Wait
following?
Come out,
I'm there.
Listen.
Yeah.
Are you following me? One thing about it is.
That's
and
so dumb. That is so dumb.
Listen.
Wait. Here we go.
Look, this is not to belittle men because
it's the truth.
Even I have been a victim of it. At the end of the day, women walk around with a higher standard in their mind because more women are more likely to approach. I mean, more men are likely to approach a woman. Excuse me, without her having to seek attention, rather than women approaching a man. You get what I'm saying? So for women. Y'all get hollered at on a regular basis. You get what I'm saying? Don't make that face. You see, Shaw? Like, that's a fuck. Like,
what are you talking about?
Women
that's
get
a what?
Women get hollered at on a regular basis. You don't see too many women out there shooting a shot at men. You get what I'm saying? Because one, women feel like that is the masculine thing for a man to approach it. Fellas, if I'm wrong, drop the thumbs down. If I'm right, drop the thumbs up. Ladies, too, if you're on here. But what I'm saying is, so for that being said, because y'all are more likely to get the attention, even if y'all don't feel like it, y'all have options. Men, sometimes for us, we have to settle because the people that we want don't want us. But for women, y'all got people that want y'all, whether y'all want them back or whether they don't.
It's because y'all got to do most of the work.
It's not about doing most of the work. It's the simple fact that because niggas, we look for a good fuck. Women want more than just the fuck. You get what I'm saying?
Which is why it's weird how you said that a woman could actually just lead a man on to not want anything from him. Because you just said that women would want more than that.
Oh my God. Are you not a woman?
I am. I am a woman, but in my environment, I don't see shit like that. I don't.
It doesn't even be about the environment. Sure, what I'm saying to you is, if you wanted to get your bills paid, you have a very nice ass. If you knew what you had, no, I'm serious. If you knew what you had, and if you made it work to your working, I'm pretty sure you can get your phone bill paid next month without you coming out of pocket.
Yeah.
Right or wrong? Am I wrong, fellas? Am I wrong, fellas?
No, put it like this. Let's put it like this. Every time we had an event, Shaw, be honest. How many times have you seen any females hit on any of the guys on the radio show?
I've only seen one. A few actually.
Females.
Few. Yeah,
hit
a
on
few.
A guys.
Either Troy or Blaine. Yeah.
Okay, now compare it to how
what
many
you
guys.
Say, Troy or Blaine? What I do?
You weren't listening.
No. Were they did they go to the females or the females went to them?
The females went to them.
The females went to us at events.
Were they already in the?
No, you are the one that will approach the female. Blaine is one that will not. A female would approach Blaine before he would approach a female.
Because I'm confident in who I am. You get what I'm saying? I told you, a woman is only going to tell me one or two things. Yes or no. She's interested or she's not. But even still, if not, then if my initial approach of hollering at a woman does not work, then cool. You can get something out of the value of possibly being friends, but nothing else more. Like, see, I'm one of those type of people who believe that. I don't feel like, because she rejected me as a potential person I could be interested in,
that you can't really
that
just
I can't
be,
really connect with her
exactly
on
some
different levels.
Exactly.
Everybody your approach is not always worth for you to be involved, intimate with, but you might have a business relationship with them. You might just have a real a friend in them. But society don't think like that. But back to what you were saying, like, women, when we go to events, women don't approach us. Right. Now, they might, if they do approach us, because of course when we go out at events, we step out, we show out and shit, and then they're more inquiring of who we are because of what we do. We do radio. You get what I'm saying? Then they see the people that we mix and mingle with. They're like, oh shit, if I can rub elbows with them, I can kind of be a part of the in crowd. You get what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, when we first went to Philly, everybody knew who Shaw was, whether Shaw didn't know them or not. Oh yeah, we follow you, Shaw. We follow you. Why? It's the power of the pussy.
Oh my God.
I'm just being real. It's the power of the pussy. If a person feel like they got a shot, or like I follow a lot of fat asses online. I don't feel like I'm gonna hit them, but shit, it's eye candy to me. You get what I'm saying? So I'm gonna follow. Women ain't gonna follow me and look at the same thing, or whatever. They
women can be
what I'm
following
saying is
you
women can follow me and be like, oh, he's funny. I like his personality. Oh, he's always grinding. He's hustling. That's the initial approach I get. But then you have your few that shoot their shot, which is on my end is more than average. But at the same time, in a overall perspective, men are more likely to approach women. Women have the power of pussy. You all can utilize your body and your assets to gain leverage to get some things accomplished that will not take away from you putting out.
But then you gotta think about it.
Name one time you seen a male prostitute on the street.
I've never seen that. Yeah. Not on the street. They out there, but they not on the street.
Yeah, but even still, it's very far a few minutes.
Listen, I was raised from my father. My father raised me. So certain things that I'm hearing is kind of like, I would never utilize my own body for that. You know what I mean? I would never objectify myself.
It don't even have to be your body, real. Like it's even a talk sometimes. Even at the just sitting there, running her finger to the guy's hair, feet. And
that sounds like you want a sugar daddy. That's what that sounds
like.
I'm
saying, like some females do certain things to get certain things out of.
And I know that. I know that. I know that. I feel like the way he was putting it was like a woman will lead a man on with her vagina and basically is savage as hell, like not give him anything, even if he wanted it. Fuck you, because that's all. You know what I mean? Like I
actually know some of them.
Let me say this, Sean.
Okay.
If I was naive, or if you even remotely flirted with me and told me you was gonna give me a shot to get it, knowing that as a man, when I look at you like, oh shit. Every time I sit across from you, I wonder what that thing feel like. That real shit, nigga thoughts. You get what I'm saying? I'm sitting there and I'm saying all this shit in my mind, and you flirting back and forth. We making eye contact in between breaks and shit. If you remotely felt like you was gonna give me a shot, say for example, if she was paying me to take her home or whatever. If you was paying me to take her, I'd start being like, oh nah, you good. Like, don't worry about it. We cool. If you smoke, motherfuckers, if you smoke as a woman, the weed man is more likely to give you a discount because he feels like he can get in with you by telling you don't have to pay for weed.
Okay. I see what you're talking about.
And you're out there trying to catch a hack or catch a cab or trying to get to where you're trying to go. The taxi driver might find you interested and might say, don't worry about it. This ride is on me. If you're at a restaurant.
What cab driver do you know?
Sean, what the fuck world do you live
gotta
in?
wait till my book come out.
What cab driver? All the cab drivers I know will not give you a free ride.
Welcome to Baltimore, where the West bumfuck shit happens. Okay?
Right.
Like I don't get this. I don't get this.
I never lived in that environment.
I think it's because the school she went to.
It's not about the environment. It's not the environment. It's the realm.
No, I understand that women. I understand that us women, we have power to move. I have that. I know that. We have the power. We have, like you said, power to pussy. If that man thinks he has a shot, he will do anything in his power to appease us. I get it. Men in general will do that. But I'm saying from the comment that you made before, you made a comment and said that a woman is going to take advantage of a man and then just leave him high and dry. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, that's dumb. You're wasting your time and his time.
It happens, Shaw. You ever heard it?
They get...
but I know it happens, but that's stupid. That's dumb.
They get something out of it. Whether it be this shit...
what are they getting out of it?
Like I said, people crazy. It could be the shit fact that, I played him. He thought he was really getting something.
I'm so serious. Like I think that's stupid.
Some females, they get a kick out of like, I let him on. He thought he was getting something. He didn't. I turned him down.
How you get a kick out of hurting somebody's feelings?
Some people do. Believe it or not.
I'm sorry. I just was not.
You don't watch TV?
I do, but I'm saying that shit. It's TV, not real life.
No, you need to hang with my wife more often because she watch crazy shit like that. That's how I know.
On TV, yes, that's likely to happen on TV.
Like, it's like no,
but
it's
in
not
real
like,
life,
it's real life shit though. Like she watched that what's that catfish? She watched Cheaters, all that shit, and most of that shit goes on those shows. That's how I learned about most of it.
I can't. I can't.
The world's a crazy place, y'all.
It is.
Sure.
Yes.
I got a comment.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Share your comment.
They said, ask if you ever smiled a little extra hard to get a discount on something. It doesn't necessarily have to be for sex.
No. No. I
don't know why. You got pretty teeth.
Wait. Time out. Promo. Wait. Here we go. Your IG page.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. I'm about to drop my phone.
Okay. Now, mind you, it's for promotional purposes, right?
Okay.
But what did Ty have you do to get your followers up?
I follow people to get my followers.
You expose yourself more. Sex appeal.
When did I expose myself?
It's sex appeal, Sean. It's sex appeal.
So, remember all I'm gonna say? Show a little bit more. Tie your shirt up.
That's power of I get that. I get that power. I get
Sean,
that. Okay.
Would you like to parade around the studio so everybody can see you real quick and see what you have?
What?
Because I'm pretty sure.
Here we go.
No disrespect. No disrespect. Shaw, you have a fat ass.
Okay, that's nice, but there's more than just that. It's so much more than that.
You're right. It's so much more than in your
and
mind.
I feel like women who take advantage of men because they have these assets, it's like you're downplaying yourself. You're devaluing yourself.
There's a difference between taking advantage and using leverage. Yeah. Understand the difference.
I don't
take between taking advantage
leverage.
and using leverage. Sometimes, man, look. I'm gonna tell you the leverage that I've used. Mm-hmm. And this was some real shit. I'm just naturally funny. I done joked my way out of tickets before. On some real shit. That's the leverage I have. Like, I'm not gonna be out there like, hey, sir, you want to see my chest? And you know what I'm saying? Like, I had to use what I had sometimes to get out of there,
right?
Or to get out of shit. You get what I'm saying? Or, just being extra polite sometimes. Like, I know how to use the gift of gab to get some things that I want. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Like, you have to know what your strong suits are.
Right.
You got to know what your strong suits are.
Yeah,
it's not necessarily mean you got to sell yourself or present yourself sexy because, one, a man going to want you whether you offer that or not. Mm-hmm. A man is going to want you if you offer that or not. Post your picture next to mine and let and take ratings on Facebook.
Why would I take ratings?
I'm just saying, pretty sure your shit probably going to do like 100 numbers.
No, first of all, I done found out today somebody think I'm a 5, so I ain't about to do that shit. Hell no.
Hold up, wait. How many 5s did you get out compared to the 8s?
Yo, they say this is why she's a 5. not you, sir. Not you. Not you.
But the down set, y'all.
I'm not even gonna laugh at that.
They want to talk about you, sir.
Health is wealth.
They were saying that's why we give out high fives.
That's bullshit. That's BS.
Health is
That's
wealth.
BS.
Anyway, let's go ahead. Keep this moving on. We actually got a topic right here from. I'm not gonna put our whole government out there because I don't know if she's gonna accept it or not. So I'm gonna say Miss Forrester. In the workplace, do you think it's inappropriate to tell your boss all of your personal business?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, Paula. I love all my haters.
I don't even know why that's a topic.
Thank you. Oh, that's Mama English.
Right.
I love all my haters. Yes. Thank you.
I think some bosses do expect that. Like when you have your dentist appointments, doctor's appointment, you call out sick. Like, what you call out for? What you getting done? How long it's gonna take? Like, no, you don't have to disclose all this information.
I don't even feel like talking your personal information in a workplace is a necessity anyway.
Period.
Why do people do that? So when your ass get fired, your shit wind out on the job.
They do it because they're lonely.
No, but what I'm saying is telling your boss your personal information. Understand
personal
this.
As far as like
personal
medical, because medical. If you tell them that, first of all, if they're requesting medical information from you in that case, that's actually breaking HIPAA laws, so they can't ask you any of that information. Right. But if they're requesting from you, like let's say you had to take your child to a doctor appointment, if they're requesting information from that, like a doctor's note, then yes. Personal information is there. If they're asking you, oh, well, why did you call out of work yesterday? I had a personal or family emergency. If they say, oh, well, what's their family emergency?
Right.
Then you kind of have to disclose that because your boss is requesting that information from you.
I don't think so.
Hold on real quick. Hey, so
You don't have to.
Hold on real quick.
But
because they're saying they didn't hear the question. So the question is, on the job, do you feel like it's inappropriate to share your personal business?
Appropriate. Is it appropriate to share your personal business with your boss?
Okay, if I say appropriate or inappropriate,
Mm-hmm.
do you feel like it's appropriate or inappropriate, goes hand in hand,
Right.
if you share your personal information with your boss? I don't feel like it's a necessity. Like, people only get what you allow for them to get.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Like, and then it also goes, like, you know, because some people just voluntarily share information that's not requested. I hate people like that. I hate when somebody, this is the shit that rubs me the wrong way. When somebody be like, damn, yo, and they look at you expecting you to be like, what? I just look at you and be like, and they be like, yo, you know what, yo? I'm like, right, I ain't asked to be a part of this conversation now. Like, don't just be volunteering shit that I didn't ask for. I don't be wanting to know. Like, that's how I feel. Somebody like, damn, you know what? I ignore the shit out your ass in a heartbeat because I don't want to hear it. Like, I just don't want to hear it. But, like, but when people start sharing their information, one, you have to understand that you're opening up the opportunity for you to be vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
You're opening up the opportunity for people to ridicule you. You get what I'm saying?
But if your boss is requesting that from you,
Still.
if you let's say that you had a track record of calling out, and your boss automatically feels like you're calling out for an excuse that is not acceptable. If she's asking you, hey, I need a little bit more information, you think that she's out of line for asking at that point?
What it is to save your job. It's not necessarily when you're talking about like that. It's not necessarily she requesting it. But like you said, like when you break it down a stipulation like that, you could have a habit of calling out a lot due to a medical illness.
Mm-hmm.
The smart thing to do would be to, okay, I can't stand, for X amount of time in certain places because of my doctor said, then you need to provide the proper doctor's information to cover your ass. Because if they feel like it's inappropriate, then you're going to be at Walmart with that bell. Ring, ring, ring. Christmas holidays, you can be out there waving that bell for a paycheck. You get what I'm saying? So you have to provide the necessary. Like, I'm not just volunteering telling you shit. Like, I need to see something on paper that's going to cover me.
Mm-hmm.
Because if they violate that, then one, they can say, well, this might not be the job for you. Or two, if they terminate you against that, then you could be facing a loss. I mean, you can have a possible lawsuit on your hands that you could fight. So it goes hand in hand, but not just volunteering personal information. Oh, yeah, I got into it with Trey last night. This motherfucker did this. I walked in there, he fucking enough bit. Like, you talking all that shit. And then that's how rumors, believe it or not, that's how rumors happen amongst the job. Because I see a lot of women fall under that, they was accused for fucking with multiple coworkers and shit like that, all because they didn't want to give up anything.
Wow.
And if you open up your personal life, like your personal life coincides with your business life, so yeah, at work and you're just that and third, but you chilling with all these motherfuckers outside of work and they see how you are on the weekends.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, don't be around nobody that's gonna record you. You know what I'm saying? Because they be like, oh yeah, she was out doing this last night, but that
I know my girl Melissa wouldn't do that. I know she.
Generally, to me,
I don't trust none of these hoes. Just saying. Like,
to me, I think it depends on the relationship with you and your boss. Because, like, I have managers and bosses, supervisors, whatever. I have close relationship with some of them, and other ones I don't. The ones I do have close relationships with, I don't mind telling them certain things. I'm not gonna go all in to just tell them stuff they don't need to know.
No,
but like,
right.
say for example, I call them work late. I say, hey, bro, I'm gonna be work late. I had to run my son or I had a car issue, whatever. I don't mind telling that. But as far as the ones I don't have a relationship with, I'm gonna straight tell them I'm gonna be late to work today. If you're gonna write me up, write me up. If you're not, you're not. I'll leave it at that.
You gonna highlight that?
Yeah, I do. I'll leave it straight like that. If you're gonna write me up, write me up. If you're not, then not. It's because either way, like, I'm late regardless of what the issue is. You ain't gonna look out for me because we ain't that close. If you are, then you gonna look out for me. If you're not, then so be it.
All right, we're gonna move on to the next topic.
Right.
We're gonna move on to the next topic. Like, I love viewers' choice. We should do viewers' choice more
monthly,
often.
probably a monthly thing.
Probably once a month.
Mm-hmm.
Cheyenne just threw a topic in there, whatever. Do you feel like in a relationship you have to tell your partner every single thing about your past?
No.
And is a white lie still a lie? I don't even know what a white lie is, to be honest. I'm telling you. Is a white lie still a lie as if you were pregnant and you didn't want it, so you terminated the pregnancy.
Wait
a minute. Hold up.
I think a white lie is a lie that won't affect what you generally have going on. In a sense, I'm guessing that's what a white lie is. I don't know.
Do you feel like in a relationship you have to?
Let's look it up. What is the white lie?
I don't feel like you got to tell every. It depends, because sometimes you can share information that can be a little too much.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can share information that can be a little too much, whereas though the other person will believe, well, that's an unclosed chapter. You know what I'm saying? Because you refer back to it so much. Now,
A white lie is a lie about a small or unimportant matter that someone tells to avoid hurting another person.
Thank you, Sean, for that insert.
You're welcome.
Back to what I was saying.
You're very welcome.
So she just inserted it like right in the middle of my little pause.
With the commercial voice.
You know what I mean? But anyway, like, you know, if you're going to tell things about your past, like, you can use it as a reference as far as, like, okay, you know, things that you're sensitive with or sensitive to, past experiences, you know, because in every new relationship, they always want to ask, why did the previous one fail?
Right.
You know, I mean, that's something I would want to know. Like, I need to know, did you kill that nigga? Because, like, for real, like, I'm not trying to die. Like, you know, I don't know. I don't know what you crazy for. Is it a restraining order? Like, you want to know certain things.
Right.
I mean, but if you want to go full in depth, you can never really fully tell your entire past.
True.
Yeah, because not everything is completely offhand. Like, you're not going to remember every
Like,
single tiny
I had
detail.
sex with her like 20 times.
I have exes that I don't remember. I had people that walk up, hey, remember we dated back in 2006? I'm like, huh? What? No, seriously, like, when did we date? Like, I don't remember that. Like, honestly, like, there's a lot of things that, you know, me and my college life, not going to sit here in front. Because in college, I had a wild college experience. But what I will say is, yeah, I did. I had a wild college experience.
You thought about me?
No,
See,
I wouldn't go that far.
I'm curious now.
It's not that wild then.
But see, there we go. Not telling everything. So with that being said, there's not everything that you're going to remember. You know, they are not entitled to know every single thing about you. You know what I mean?
think
Like,
if it's
you
relevant,
can't tell them every single thing. There are things they're going to learn. I'd rather you learn things about me than me sit there and tell you everything. Because now there's no mystery. Now there's nothing for you to learn about me. There's no excitement in that learning. You know what I mean?
So can you lie in a relationship if it's going to protect you?
No. I don't think lying, period, is okay. No. You think lying is okay? You think lying is okay, Troy?
Well, what I said, I ain't say nothing.
Wow.
Lying is not okay.
I can't laugh, yo.
To me, when it comes to telling your past information, I think when it comes to the stuff that,
especially if we ain't together, you wildin'. If we ain't together,
it's something I feel like, okay, it can come back and bite me in the ass.
Together, you can't say. Hold on, I'm sorry, Crash. You can't say if we're not together. Shaw, you gotta focus on the topic of the question. It says if you're in a relationship.
Okay, all right. So that part of it, I forgot that part of it.
What the fuck?
I forgot that part of it. I forgot the relationship part.
Cut all those mics off that are across from her, around her mic, all of that.
Anyways, continue with what you were saying.
To me, if it's something I feel like, you know, it might come back and nip me in the butt, then yes, I'm a you know, put it out there. Like, look, I had this happen in the past. I was with this person. She did it in the street. I was doing this. I was doing that.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm sorry.
Huh? What?
No.
You're confusing me.
I was reading a comment that was going hand in hand with. Okay, so Kiara said, "I think some stuff you can keep to yourself until you know if you can trust that person. Lying is not an option." And then Cheyenne had followed up right behind and said, "But it's keeping it to yourself, not telling the truth." No, because you never told it, so it's not. Well,
I think like this: if they didn't ask, because like telling the truth,
I didn't lie to you if I didn't tell you.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, to me, if a person didn't ask,
but omission is the form of lying. Omitting the truth is a form of lying. It is.
I feel like everything that you want to tell a person has a timeline on it.
If you're telling somebody a story and you're omitting something purposely to not hurt them or purposely to keep yourself from getting in trouble, in a sense that is you lying. You're omitting the truth.
And you know what?
I don't agree.
That happened.
I agree.
That happened. So I found myself in the house watching Netflix last night, watching the Chris Brown story. Okay. And he went in very detail about the entire night that happened with him and Rihanna. You know, the accusations and stuff like that, which, you know, we didn't get the whole story, but he saw fit to tell it out in his documentary. So what he had said was prior and early on in their relationship, you know, when they decided to make it official, she had asked him, okay, you know, have you slept with this person, whatever? And he was, he dodged around the question. He was like, no. He was like, one, because he didn't know if she was going to tell anybody else. Two, he had to protect his own feelings. But then when he did to come back around and say, you know what, I am ready to be with you and things like that. Like he said, he felt at one point he felt like marrying her. Mm-hmm. Before he can do that, that question always stayed in his mind. So he felt like, okay, I have to tell you some things. If I
smell Chris Brown, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, same topic. Same topic.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Like, I zoned out for a minute.
He said before he, when he really thought about marrying her, he had to come back and tell that truth. Mm-hmm. And when he came clean about it after the fact, I feel like when he came clean, after the fact, that's when she got all upset and the trust went downhill.
Right.
But I feel like, one, if a woman asks you a question, or a man asks you a question, you're already on the spot.
Right.
Answer it on the spot. Because if you bring it up at a later date, the trust can be shattered. I get that. Mm-hmm. If you used to be a hoe, I'm not going to just curve you because you used to be a hoe. Shit, we all been hoes. You know what I mean? Shit, Christmas came around a couple times. But you have to understand that when a person, like if I ask you something, one, I might already know the answer and I want to know what your integrity is.
Right.
And two, I'm on the spot. The conviction is everything. Mm-hmm. I cannot tell a lie. So I have to confess whatever it is I have right then and there. Mm-hmm. And I feel like you should do the same thing. So I'm real big on honesty hour. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think everybody should tap into it, where we just decide to be honest with somebody about some things. Mm-hmm. One, it builds trust, it builds commitment, it builds integrity, it builds openness, and it grows friendships. Mm-hmm. So I feel like that is a good thing that people should try. But
honesty hour, so it's like an hour-long conversation. Basically, you both sharing the truth about how you feel about the other person, and you basically building from that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
But if somebody, if I ask you something, and you come on later on down the line and be like, I was afraid to tell you, but I did sleep with such and such. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna feel any way about it because it's in the past. I'll feel something about you because I need to know what else would you hold back from.
Right.
That's a good.
But see, my thing is this: do you feel like a person that does that is that lying though?
Huh?
Like you said,
that's disrespecting. That's a disrespect.
But you just said it was lying though.
It is lying. It's a form of lying. It is. To me, it's a form of lying because you're not being completely honest with that person. Dishonesty. That's being dishonest.
That's dishonest, but not lying though. I can't. Because to me, like if I don't ask you the question and you don't tell me anything, I don't consider you lying. I find you being disloyal, dishonest. Yes. Because you didn't bring it up.
If you're dealing with somebody that you're sexually active with and they start having sex with someone else and they don't tell you, but then you have a conversation and they say, well, I've been dealing with this person, but they never told you that they were having sex with them.
That's different.
And then you make a statement along the lines of, well, then you guys are going to probably end up having sex, and you don't tell that person that
especially if you had sex with that person.
That's dishonesty.
One of y'all wound up getting crabs, but they told you it was lobster. Like, that's some fucked up shit.
But to me, like even like with the situation like that, to me that would be lying, because we had a conversation around that topic
and you never brought it up. Exactly, I alluded to you, and you never told the truth. Right.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Okay,
like
if you're in a relationship with somebody, right, but you never had a conversation about this topic, you never were like everything in your relationship's fine, but the whole time they're cheating, and they never came to you and say, look, I did this, I just let you know. Like the conversation never brought up. To me, if a person does that, that's not lying to me. That's just them being disloyal and dishonest. They're not being completely upfront and keeping me, in the loop as to what's going on their end.
Disrespectful.
Right. You know what?
That's disrespectful.
It's unacceptable.
Unacceptable.
I ain't gonna say no more, y'all. But man, look, we can ready to wrap today's show up. You get what I'm saying? I think today was fun. What do y'all think? I think today was fun.
Yeah, we need a little bit more engagement, just a little bit.
I don't know about y'all
engagement. Listen, on this end, we need a little bit more engagement on this.
So y'all gotta turn y'all personalities up,
huh?
Y'all gotta build. I'm sorry.
Following. Whoa. I'm sorry. What?
I'm just saying, like y'all just gotta build y'all following. Turn your personalities up. Like mine.
I'm gonna be honest.
He's on those drugs. I don't know what drugs they gave him, but he's on drugs.
At the end of the day,
he's really on drugs, y'all. Like look at him. Just look at him. Look, he's hysterical. Look. He's hysterical. I'm zooming in. Look.
Go ahead and zoom in. Get my good shot. But like, no, on some real shit. Like, if the engagement is the issue, you have to figure out the law of attraction. What makes you exciting to watch?
My engagement is over there.
But I ain't talking to you.
And over there.
I'm just saying.
My facial expression should be enough.
I feel uncomfortable right now. I'm using another man's laptop. I'm just saying.
Anyway,
I don't know what go on.
The law
Hey,
of
some hand
attraction. You
sanitizer.
got to figure out what makes you pop. Because my
don't feel
engagement been real. You know, can I get a thumbs
You
up?
just know a lot of women.
I know a lot of women. I know a lot of people, period. There's guys on here, too.
People,
Shout out
period.
my man David. Shout out to Akil. Brandon
David's
tuned
not
in.
very nice
My
to
man
me.
Dorian
I don't know what I
tuned
did to
in.
David.
My man
He
Savon
never.
tuned in.
David
My
is
cousin
one of
Mike
those
tuned in.
You
viewers
said
that.
you wasn't listening and
So how does that affect him?
Linda, listen, Linda.
How does that affect him at all? How does that affect him?
He ain't say it affected him.
But even then, why do you come on every episode, almost every episode, just to point out the fact that I don't listen? God damn it, I know I don't listen.
You
I
talking to David?
know.
Why does David come on every episode to say? Because one, David is a faithful viewer.
Okay.
He's an avid listener.
Okay.
My man David brings value, brings knowledge. He's very funny.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Hey, Dave, we gonna
And
bring
he
the
keeps
show
the
one day,
noodle
bro.
popping. He keeps the
We
noodle
gonna get David on the
popping.
show one day.
So with that being said, y'all, we're gonna get to the law of attraction after that. You know, but I just want, you know, hold on, Crash. You put this password in for me. What? But like at the end of the day,
Look at this. You see
It
this?
keeps timing out. But at the end of the day, I hope that y'all really
Unpreparedness.
enjoy it to the show. It's not unprepared. It's not even my laptop. We swapped laptops for the day. Oh, damn, it is right there. We'll put the passcode right there. I ain't even see it. But anyway, she doesn't. Yeah.
I can see your comments when I'm done. When you post it, I'm gonna look through all the
I'm gonna delete
comments.
this video.
No, don't delete it. I'm gonna look through all of the
She doesn't
comments.
know the power behind social media. But don't worry, because she's getting
I'm
there.
learning. I'm
She's
learning.
getting there.
I'm
You know,
learning.
let me teach you some of the ropes. The law of attraction, though. If you're going to be behind camera, if you're going to be on the air, you know, gotta make you pop. You already pop, Shaw. You pop.
But
though.
I'm a 5.
Yeah, you're a popping 5 to me. You like the little nuggets that hop out the chicken grease. Like, you're a popping 5 to me, though.
I can't take him.
But you
I
get what I'm
can't
saying?
take him at all.
Yeah, I'm
He
just
said you
saying,
the
man.
chicken nugget that pop out.
All right, so we're going to wrap up this episode of No Sugar Radio. It's your girl, Just Shar. You can find me on Instagram as _JustShar_. You can also find my styling page on Instagram, Style by Simply Shar. None other than the No Sugar Radio fashion guru. I did want to talk about the costumes. I saw a lot of celebrities do a lot of dope costumes this year, but we'll talk about that next episode. I'm going to kick it.
Go ahead, Shaw.
Oh, my gosh. I don't know a super easy way.
But no.
So we closing out. We got Troy and Crash over here.
I'm gonna tell you like this, man. You know, we're gonna pop. It's always fun, man, when we get together on air. Luckily, we started late, so we got like 6 minutes, you know, kind of blow. But at the end of the day, we ain't gonna run all into it. But I appreciate everybody for tuning in, rocking with us on our live. It's always fun that we get the engagement. It's always fun, you know, just being able to mix up the show when a person's not here. Shout out to King Action. You know, he's out celebrating his birthday. Shout out to Fly Tie, the promoter. She's out there living life in Vegas right now. We got the boy, Two Castle Production, sitting right here. You know what I'm saying? Baltimore, King of Baltimore. You know, he's sitting out here running with us, whatever this is. Any, mini, money, mo.
Whatever this is.
You know, Just Shaw, Simply Shaw. Follow her on Instagram, y'all. Getting her ass. Support her. Follow
Getting
her.
my.
Literally.
Why I gotta do all of
Follow
that?
her.
You got a lot of it, so
Show
get in
her
there.
love, though. Show her love, though. No, real talk. Real talk. Show her love, man.
Right,
you know,
right.
What time is
you know,
it?
she be repping and holding down for the ladies. You get what I'm saying? You know, we love her.
I try. I do. I'm the only like womanly woman
Yeah.
on this show.
Yeah, so you know, you got your boy Crash Cole, you know, sitting over here on the air with us.
Put some respect on it.
Put some respect on it. You know what I'm saying? And I am also your co-host, one of your favorite co-hosts, as I would say, Mr. Boss Up.
Mr.
Make that thing up. But
Yo, I just sanitized the microphone.
but y'all know what? Every time we come together on a Sunday, man, we lit. So I just want to
Gotta
dedicate
be.
this song
Gotta be.
right now to King Action celebrating his birthday, Fly Tie the promoter, and us holding it down for the bar.
Shout out to
Better
them.
not be nothing gay.
No Sugar
Shout
Radio.
out.
Stay tuned though, because this month we have Healthy Skin Awareness Month, and we also have Lung Cancer Awareness Month. So we're gonna have some special guests come on the show.
And don't forget, it's ladies, it's no makeup November.
Fellas,
No
it's
makeup.
No shave November.
Show your fours with
No
pride.
makeup November.
Beard game running full official. We out here. And what else we got? Oh, we're gonna be having some special guests coming on the show throughout this month, and also our Thanksgiving special. So make sure y'all stay tuned into what we're doing. Happy holidays to y'all, your family. But every day we lit, y'all. You can't tell
Every
that
day
shit.
we lit.
No Sugar Radio, baby.
Thank
No
y'all for
Sugar
tuning
Radio.
in.
Squad.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
June, you're a genius.
Think it's a game.
I came up from nothing, nigga, you can't tell me shit, yeah. Did it on my own, check out my neck, check out my wrist, yeah.
I swear I ain't never expected it to be like this. Now a nigga getting rich. I swear every day we lit,
yeah.
Man.
Every day we lit, yeah. You can't tell me shit, yeah. Remember I was broke, yeah. Now I'm getting rich,
yeah. When you diamond colder than a bitch, then you know you lit. When you quick to take a nigga bitch, then you know you lit.
Every day we lit, yeah. Every day we lit, yeah. Every day we lit, yeah. Every day we lit, yeah.
Every day we lit. Every day we lit. Every day we lit. Yeah. Every day we lit. Can't wait to get that vodka run. Put it on my arm. Just counted to 50 with my mom. The ball done. All my car came from. My chain glowing. I ain't going, man. Look where we came from. All your bangles got my name on it. She want me to put my name on it. I got the hottest 16, one of the best you ever seen. But she like it when I sing on it.
I came up from nothing, nigga, you can't tell me shit, yeah. Did it on my own, check out my neck, check out my wrist, yeah.
I swear I ain't never expected it to be like this. Now a nigga getting rich. I swear every day we lit,
yeah.
Man.
Every day we lit, yeah. You can't tell me shit, yeah. Remember I was broke, now I'm getting rich,
yeah. When you diamond colder than a bitch, then you know you lit. When you quick to take a nigga bitch, then you know you lit.
Every day we lit, yeah. Every day we lit, oh yeah. Every day we lit, oh yeah. Every day we lit, oh yeah.
Every day we lit,
yeah.
Every day we lit,
we lit.
Every day we lit,
we lit.
Every day we lit,
oh yeah.
Can't
wait to get that new drop, put that on my block. Yeah. I just copped a new beam, put that on my Glock. Yeah. I done stepped my game up, got my change up. I swear on my niggas, I won't never change up. Rollie all of my wrists, yeah. Rollie all of my bitch. Yeah. I ain't going back, bro, never. Now when nigga get rich, yeah. I did it all on my own. Then nobody gave me a loan. Now my diamonds on froze. Now I'm fucking niggas hoes. Yeah. I came up from nothing, nigga, you can't tell me shit. Yeah. Did it on my own, check out my neck, check out my wrist. Yeah.
I swear I ain't never expected it to be like this. Now a nigga getting rich. I swear every day we lit,
yeah.
Man.
Every day we lit, yeah. You can't tell me shit, yeah. Remember I was broke, yeah. Now I'm getting rich,
yeah. When you diamond colder than a bitch, then you know you lit. When you quick to take a nigga bitch, then you know you lit.
Every day we lit, yeah. Every day we lit, oh yeah. Every day we lit, oh yeah. Every day we lit, oh yeah.
Every day we lit, yeah. Every day we lit, we lit. Every day we lit, we lit. Every day we lit, yeah.
I think it's a game.
I say every day we lit. You can't tell me shit, yeah. Every day we lit, every day,